The following stream contains mature content and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised. Yeah, I'm telling you that Chevy Chase snorting that whole line around the bed and the demon powder because he likes it. And his response to it was, "Yo, mama." Hello, everybody. Welcome to McStabber Studios, Chicago for Dust we are. You don't want to know what the rest of that discussion was. You'd have to see the movie. I am the storyteller tonight, Shanky McStabber.
And hi, I am Syke Shire, and I am playing Margot McAllister, the Tremere.
Jenny Van Esch, I don't touch anything that I don't know what it is. I'm playing Luella Lou Blackburn of the Venture.
I'm Jenna Thieves, and I'm playing Regina Adler, Malkavian.
I'm Miriam, and I'm playing Kenny McComas, Clan Toreador.
I am Antara, and I play Lucas Burke, Clan Gangrel.
How's it going, everyone? I'm Sark Lunicus. I'm playing Simon Cartier, Toreador, and we all know I touch anything that moves.
I'm not going to touch that. Welcome, everybody, to episode 3 of Chicago for Dust we are. Last week, they dealt with the aftermath of having to go and meet Evelyn to do the infamous breakup there. And the aftermath was dealing with a Sabbat pact that turns out to be a group of blood brothers. That has been explained by Lou and others about they're almost telepathically linked Sabbat pack. Quite frightening to deal with, though they're not very inventive. After chasing them around a bit, they managed to get saved by Nick and Rocky and Cutter in the helicopter of Bad Decisions. They did to give Simon a very fun water skiing lesson that involves just hanging out of the helicopter on a cord and being dragged across the Chicago River. I mean, why not? Mm-hmm. And then they've started making plans on how to deal with this in the future. But for tonight's quote, I'm going to have to once again, Tamarin Kurzgolf, quote him, "No man can tame a predator by acting like prey." I think that fits what's been going on here. We're opening up tonight. Lucas, you have gotten in contact with Anita. You did your normal call. You know, you've been reporting about the wolf pack, but you said you needed to meet her. And tonight, let me find an exact, somewhere different, not her normal place to meet you at. Mm-hmm. Go to my south side here, because last time you went to just a building she was in. I want to pull up my south side list. She's having you meet her in the back room of the Southwest Tattoo Emporium, of all places. It's in South Street. It's right off of Archer Avenue. And she told you she'll be in the back room tonight, and you should come
Okay.
meet her there.
All right.
And when you arrive at the place, it says right out front that Doc and Snake are the artists tonight. Now, you don't know which is which. Both of them, like any good tattoo artist, is a walking billboard of their skills.
Mhm.
They are covered in tats, top to bottom. And as you come in, one of them looks at the other one and goes, looks like a virgin.
I got none, buddies.
Got none?
None.
You need one?
I don't think it'll take.
I mean, don't worry, we'll make it take. We'll just stick it deeper.
Heard that one before.
I bet you have. So if you're not here to get a tattoo, what are you here for?
I'm supposed to meet someone in back.
Yeah. Okay. And he looks over to the other one. Just double check with her. And he goes in the back, comes back. Yeah, boss lady will see you.
Thanks, guys.
And you're taken back to an office where Anita's sitting there. She really does look out of place in this place. She looks more like a debutante or something, with a
Mhm.
short little bob cut hairdo. It just
Mhm.
doesn't really match the motif of this place.
Mhm.
But she's sitting in an office. It's got papers all around the walls are pictures of various tattoos and artwork. And when you come in, she stands up, comes over to you, and actually gives you a hug. Lucas,
Oh,
good to
okay.
see you.
To see you, Anita.
Well, what, you're not used to people hugging you when you see it?
No, they just pay me and I take off my clothes.
There's a story behind that. I'm going to have to ask that later. I know you didn't want to meet here to talk about being paid to get naked, because if you're wondering about that, we could have met at like Brett. Well, no, I'm not meeting at Brett's club. There's other clubs we could have meet at down in the rack,
Mhm.
but I know it's got to be something more important than that.
Just a little bit.
I mean, if you want to talk about getting naked, talk about that afterwards.
Sure. Yeah, it's a little more serious than that.
Okay. Well, have a seat. Have a seat. Don't need to stand here. I'm not
Yeah.
big on ceremony. I mean,
Sure.
they call me boss lady and I can't get them to stop doing it. I've tried.
Are they, you just kind of,
No.
okay.
I just own the place.
Okay.
They have a talent. And when I saw they had the talent, I'm smart about that. It's a good place to get some business, and certain circles, you can get good information out of a place like this.
Sure.
So
Sure.
I just come in about once a week, check in on everything. I got managers that handle the rest. I mean, Doc and Snake out there do pretty good, and they're actually pretty damn famous now. Some of the best body artists in the Midwest. So
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
they're good with the single needle technique. Yeah, you'd be amazed what they can pull off. I mean, half this art in here,
Mhm.
is in here. I know that the tattoos don't last long on our kind, but you'd be amazed how many anarchs want to come in and just, when they do one of the rants, they all gather up to talk, going in with some art from either Doc or Snake, always, gets attention, even if you're going to lose it soon.
You're going to get a little street cred.
Yeah. Plus, some of the art they do is just amazing. So,
Sure.
but what do you got? I want to, I know you've been a lot of help to me, and,
Good.
I'd like to repay that. I haven't been able to give you a lot of information yet, though I have a feeling what we're going to talk about tonight might be related.
Yeah. So you remember those two Sabat chuckle fucks that Juggler asked me to look into?
Yeah.
Yeah, they brought in 6 blood brothers. And they're tracking us.
Oh, so you're the reason. Is it you particular or somebody?
Oh no,
You know?
no. The little Zamichi chick has a hard on for Simon.
Oh, because word reached me last night from some of my contacts that the scout they sent up here, which would probably be one of those 2 chuckle fucks, called in for a hit squad. And normally there's one of 2 things happens when you call for the hit squad. either you get told, pound Sam, make a shovel head pack and go deal with it, or if you're actually fucking good and useful, they actually send a hit squad in.
Yeah.
I don't want to be your friend, or at least the one they're targeting, because you say it's blood brothers.
Yeah, no, I think they're after all of us because, I mean, well, at least me too, because I'm the one who set the wolf back on them.
Oh, yeah, that. You're just making all the friends, aren't you?
Yeah, they can fuck themselves, but
That explains why they're in town.
yeah.
Like I said, I just heard about it last night. So
Yeah, they made a scene to draw off the wolf back while they chased us.
that wouldn't be the blood brothers. My understanding of them is they don't do advanced tactics. They're more of a point and shoot weapon. You just aim them at something and they just go and get it one way or another.
Yeah.
That would be that would be the scout. And all I know about the scout is some people would call him, and it's the oddest name. I haven't quite figured out what it means yet. But it's they call him the chasseur.
Chasseur.
Yeah.
Any idea how to spell that?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. No, it's not fine.
It sounds French or something, but
no, doesn't sound familiar at all.
I know it doesn't make sense to me, but that's the name they've only thing I've heard him called by from my contacts. Now, these are contacts I'm getting from New York. That's where all this information. So obviously he must have come out of there and he must have drawn on blood brothers out of there.
Interesting. So yeah, I don't know if you can give some advice or know someone, you can point me at someone to talk to, or it's just we're outnumbered and outgunned right now.
Okay. Well,
to be frank,
it's touchy. Now, I need to know on your loyalties for this one. There is somebody I could put you in contact with, but they are not what I would call Camarilla or Anarch. You might call them more of, well, to be honest, probably the best term would be reluctant Sabbat.
Okay.
They're doing what they can to get out, but you know how that is with, maybe you don't know. Sabbat's kind of like, one of those gangs where once you jumped in, you don't really get a chance to get out.
Right.
They do what they can to avoid it. They try to keep a low profile, but it's only a matter of time before they get snatched back up and dragged right back into it. No matter how much they're trying to run, somebody will remember to find them, and then they're not going to stay away long. But if you don't mind associating with them, at least on the short term, I might be able to get you some help with that.
No, I mean, I think if anyone is going to have inside information on how these guys operate, reluctant or otherwise.
Like I said, I do have a lot of contacts that aren't above board if you are Tower loyal.
Look, I was told very recently, if I don't make a scene, there won't be a scene. So,
I mean, you'll be amazed as much as we're told not to associate with them. You'd be amazed how many elders I've heard of that regularly meet with members of the Sabbat. High-end, some of the more ranking members. Because even the ranking members sometimes understand the need for, you may be at war, but sometimes problems pop up that are bigger than what sect you happen to be at the time. If nothing else, you want to see Sabbat Camarilla work together? Throw an Infernalist in the mix and watch how fast they join forces to whoop their ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I've run into any of them, but what I know, I don't want to.
If you had, you'd probably know.
Okay.
Yeah. So
cool.
I'll have them get in touch with you.
Sure.
It's going to take me a day to get hold of them. I have to figure out where they're hiding this week. Day or two, though.
Yeah. I mean,
When you call in to let me know what's going down,
Hmm.
I have a message back for you for a meeting.
Appreciate that. Yeah, that'll.
Yeah.
I hope. I mean, sounds like it'll be helpful.
I mean, inside tracked. I mean, everything you can learn, even what I'm saying is secondhand.
Yeah.
They'll at least have firsthand knowledge of, I do know what the scouts here for. It's what they always come here for. Try to pave the way for an invasion that in the end will cause a lot of damage, stir up some shit, and then they'll get their ass kicked and they'll go running back home. And then in a few more years, another damn scout will come in and they'll start the whole cycle over. It happens every couple of years. The
Sure.
Sabbat never learn. They keep trying. I swear they're one of
Yeah.
those dogs chasing a car. They wouldn't know what to do to the city if they got it.
Well, one of those dogs chasing the car might be me.
I mean, if you let a pack of blood brothers get hold of you, chasing a car would be the least of your problems.
Well, I've got some ideas. I hope we can at least validate or dispute them. So that'll
I
help
don't
me a
know
lot.
a crazy lot about them. I do know that they're kind of linked, not just mentally, but in other ways as well. A lot
Yeah.
of times, when you hurt one, the others can feel it,
I was wondering about that.
which makes it hard to ambush them. But from my understanding, it also makes it so that if you hurt one bad enough, the others, at least short term, end up off their game a little.
Was wondering about that.
Mm-hmm. Send pain back up on them to make them distracted a little.
I was also wondering, like, what about mind powers? Dominate one.
That doesn't seem to work as well as you might think.
Okay.
My understanding is that they're not like other kindred. They're the shared mind gives them kind of a protection against a lot of things like dominate, presence, because you're not just trying to take over one, you're trying to take all of them.
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell, I've even heard that. I don't believe it. It's bullshit. There's no way in hell that works this way. That one can like have his arm like shrivel up and disappear, and the other one will grow an extra arm right there in front of you.
Mhm.
I mean, how the hell would that even work?
Well-
One of them will be eyeless, and then you'll see the other one with 4 eyes. I mean, that just doesn't even make sense. How in the hell would you trade body parts like that on the fly? It's silliness, but
That's fucking weird.
it is. It's some weird shit.
All
But
right.
you know how that is.
Yeah.
When in doubt, fire, right?
Thank you. 2 quick follow-up questions. I don't want to take up your whole night with chatting about this stuff. Can you get us hardware if we need it?
I mean, what kind of hardware you're talking? That's
Some of us like guns.
hey, guns. What good are guns against our kinds? They're
Well-
great against mortals.
Well, like you
Um,
said, do enough damage.
Yeah. I can't get you anything big and military. I don't quite have those contacts. I can get you, guns. Yeah.
But just a thought, just in
Any of
case.
you are trained with, swords. Those work pretty damn well, actually, I've heard.
Huh.
A
Might take
bullet
one then.
just shoots them. You know how hard it is to take a head off with a bullet?
One of us, sure.
Yeah. But a sword does pretty good for that.
That claws do pretty well too.
Yeah. I don't have that. All I have, and she holds up her fists, and they're not big. She's not a big woman. All I have is these.
Yeah. I bet they do some damage.
I've been told.
Hmm.
I don't get in the fights all the time. That's what Genghis is for. He's the one who goes around punching everything. If the only way to make your point is with fists, you're kind of not making a good point.
Well,
It has its place. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
But
I mean, if you want to talk about a trade some night,
I mean, look, My door's open anytime you want to come by, especially now that I hear about this give money, get naked game.
I need a better pimp, though. I only got $200.
Only? I mean,
Yeah.
Look, that's a lot of money. I mean, look, at least you're not Brett. Brett will get naked for like 50 cents.
Yeah. He's,
You know, he's cheap.
But last question.
Okay.
What's your take on Tyler?
You know, she talks the talk sometimes.
Fuck, that was my exact opinion.
The problem is she's still right up there in the tower,
Yep.
scheming with the rest of them. Just like Cratius. Cratius talks about, the power of the tyrant and, the power of, the being, you need a powerful leader. But then he sits there and fucking Loden's in charge. Loden can't manage a fucking lemonade stand. Yet he talks about, you got to have a strong tyrant running the city. He's talking the talk, but he don't walk the walk. Now, at least with Tyler, for a fact, she can throw down when she needs to. She's willing to throw down for her people when she needs to. But ultimately, she's still in the tower. She's still, talking a good game about, trying to change the system. But she is the system.
Right.
Back when Mal Davis tried her thing, and Loden was coming down hard on all the Anarchs. I mean, he wiped out a lot of them. Tyler was right there with him. So, protect who she wants. I understand that, but she wasn't saving any of the Bruja. She wasn't saving any of the Anarchs in the city for sure. She was scheming right there beside him. Now, I don't know if she was backing Mal Davis in the beginning, but I can tell you for a fact by the end of it, somebody betrayed Mal Davis, somebody who knew where she was. So it had to have been somebody that knew, that was passing information on to the Primogen. And my own suspicion is it have to be that bitch Tyler. Now, I'm not saying don't do what you've got to do. What I am saying is understand her position. She talks the talk. She don't always walk the walk. Watch your own ass.
She was saying the words when I talked to her. I didn't believe them.
But see, the same thing can be said of all the fucking elders that run this city.
Right.
They all talk the talk. I wouldn't trust any of them to actually protect me. All they're going to do is protect themselves. If it happens to coincide with protecting you, then I guess you got protected. But if it doesn't, they'll cast you to the wolves as soon as they can. It's just the way they are.
Okay.
Yep. Trust nobody as far as you can throw them. Hell, don't even trust me. I've tried. I've done my thing, but I mean, I have my motivations just like I'm sure you have yours.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
Yeah. I'd give it another string of failures and you might come to see my point of view on things. I saw a lot of friends die when Mal Davis made her bid for power. A lot of friends.
String of fails and you keep showing up. That tells me all I need to know.
I'm not showing up as much anymore. I'll be honest now. I'm just doing what I can to protect my little part. I've got my favorites in the city and I make sure that the information I get from sources that would not be approved by the higher ups, I make sure that they're protected. They stay off the streets. You notice you didn't see many Anarchs last night, did you?
I didn't see any.
I put the word out the moment I heard. And I'll admit, I didn't get in contact with you until after. I needed to contact my people first, and you contacted me before I got around to you. I had to pull my people in.
I don't hold that against you at all.
Yeah.
I had to look after mine.
Yeah, got to watch out for your people first. Thankfully, I got warning that the wolf pack had rolled out I didn't know what they were rolling for, but
Oh, it was all of them. They were pissed.
see, the moment I heard they were rolling out, I put the word out, told my people to get off the streets,
Yep.
hunker down, let
Yep.
Tyrus blow his fucking load, whatever he's going to go do.
Yep.
Before he comes back out.
Yep. They tore up and down.
It must have pissed him off to find out that he was fucking strung along like a cheap piece of bait. He just out there dangled in the wind. They just strung him along for a little while. I wish I could have seen his face with that one.
Yeah, well, it's good. At least I got a whole sentence out of Dread. So that's
Wait,
something.
a complete sentence. Look,
Complete sentence.
I mean, look, Dredd, I question his company. He's a stand-up guy from what I've seen so far. Everything I've seen about him, he's not half bad, but he takes his lead from a rabid-ass dog. But he's not half bad. Better than that shithead Ramrod. You know, he called me a dyke.
Oh, he called my entire half my coterie a dyke.
Yeah. All because he said he was the Ramrod and I didn't swoon and just fall over him.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe one day he'll be at the Fight Club.
Yeah. Bitch, I've broken bigger men than you. You know, it's just...
That's probably why he doesn't show up in the Fight Club.
Yeah. He ain't come by my area anymore. You know, even Tyrus don't fuck with me too much anymore. Not... Won't kind of say we might have an agreement. I don't cause too many waves. He don't come fuck with me. You know?
Don't cause a scene, there won't be a scene.
That's right. Yeah, I'll let you get out of here. I've got to go and I'm going to get in contact with my buddy. I'm not going to give you a name yet, but call me in a day or two.
Sure.
And I'm going to have to convince him to meet up. He's really paranoid. But
if he needs to pick the place and
he will.
assurances,
There's no way in hell he won't do it without picking the place.
Yeah, so
but I'll make sure it gets over to you and then you get it. Okay?
Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Not a problem. And when you go back in there, make sure you tell Doc and Snake I said stop fucking calling me boss lady.
Should I smile for them? And he smiles and shows his fangs.
I mean, they're going to think they're modifications anyway.
That's true.
They do all the body mods and shit there.
Yeah.
They still upset that, as they call me, a cherry is running the place.
Called me a virgin when I walked in too.
Yeah, you know. Doesn't do no good to get the tattoos. They come right out. And since I run the place, I can't exactly have them do a tattoo on me and then come back tomorrow with no tattoo. It'd kind of give the game away, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Then all right.
Okay.
Yeah, have a good night.
You too. And as you step out, as soon as you step back in the room, one of the guys, he's got a dude laying down on his stomach, getting ink on his back. And the other one, you still don't know who is who. He looks up and down. You done with the boss lady?
She says stop fucking calling her that.
Of course I fucking will. I'll stop fucking calling her the boss lady when she stops fucking being the boss lady.
I tried, he yells out, and he walks out.
She tries that with everybody. We're going to keep doing it just because we know it annoys her.
Fair enough.
When you're ready to get some ink, hey, just come down and ask for Doc. I'll get you covered, man.
Absolutely. Told you
Head
guys
to
are the
toe,
best.
I'll get you covered. You got a lot of canvas to work with, man. We can work on this shit.
I'll think about it.
Just best, hey, me and Snake over there, best in the Midwest. I'm telling you.
That's what the boss lady told me.
Yep. See, you're even calling her boss lady. See, you understand how the game's played.
Hey, maybe I like to stir some shit sometimes.
Hey, I understand. And as you're stepping out, we're actually flashing over to Regina. Now, Regina, you had a number you could contact Son with, because you know he doesn't always live in the asylum. Matter of fact, tonight he's in Lincoln Park area. Told you to come on up and find him. Let me pull up my notes real quick. There we go. He's actually He said meet him outside a place called Ratso's.
Okay. Still relatively new to the city, so I probably wander for like 10, 15 minutes before actually finding where I'm supposed to end up.
And you find him, he's sitting across from Ratso's. I mean, he's easy to see, looking like a preppy, rich kid boy. At least in Lincoln Park, he kind of fits a little better than sometimes in the rack. But he's staring across at this place. It's Ratso's done in nice neon. You can see a clear sign in the window, a poster that announces the baby chorus will be playing here next weekend. And he's staring at the sign like he's plotting something. Finally looks over. Dear sister.
Brother, whatever you're thinking, probably don't do it.
What? I like music once in a while.
Do you? You strike me as the kind of person who doesn't actually.
I like music. Have you ever heard somebody scream? It's
Yeah.
music.
Okay.
You're probably right, though. That bitch Jules will probably be singing again. And I haven't been able to fuck with the Wolfpack in fucking a year now because every time she sees me come in a place where they're playing, she runs me out before I get to have any fun at all.
Oh, no.
See, you understand?
You should teach her a lesson.
I've been trying to think up ways. And I had a few ideas and I tried a couple things, but I still haven't made it past her fucking doorman.
That's tough.
I even tried to put, the whammy on him.
The whammy?
Yeah, I hit him with, let's see, tried to make him fall asleep. That didn't work. I tried to distract him. That didn't work. I tried to make him angry. It didn't really work. Hell, I tried to make him just not give a shit and just to let me walk past him. That shit didn't work.
What a puzzle.
None of the noble powers I use.
That's crazy. You are not used to not getting your way.
I'm not happy with it.
Well, I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're so smart.
He should not be able to fucking resist my shit. He's a fucking mortal. You've met him, right? I know I've heard the rumors you all have been seen there a few times.
Yep.
I keep an eye out for my sis.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Have you checked his aura out yet?
Nope.
Not going to spoil the fun for you. You really should, though.
Yeah.
Because
Is
then
it-
you understand my frustration.
The rainbows.
No, you'll understand. You'll know my frustration the moment you check out his shit. I mean, he's about 3 blocks that way if you want to go walk past, I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe after this.
Okay. Then you can check it out and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's not right. So, how's the cult going?
Pretty good. We're having little weekly meetings right now. Little support group.
Are you ready for me to join in to start being, I call it your hype man, but it's not quite what it is. Just to try to sell it with you?
Not yet. I've got to build up the suspense, make sure they're expecting someone really special.
Oh, I can see it. Okay. Just,
Yeah.
don't wait too long. I want to have some of the fun too. What's the fun of a cult if I.
Listen, brother. You're impatient. And this is the kind of thing that takes a while to get going, to get rolling, to get brewing. This isn't immediate gratification, but it is gratification.
We had a talk. I think you and I have different tolerances for waiting on gratification.
100%. I have never agreed with you more.
So I'll do what I can for now, but don't wait too long. I'd hate for me to lose my patience and have to take matters in my own hands to join the cult.
How would you do that?
Well, I guess you'd have to see, wouldn't you? Just remember what I said. I'm at some point.
Don't worry, there will be a place waiting for you. when it's time.
That's what I want to hear. I know you didn't just want to meet with me to talk about your cult. Come on. I'm not
You're
that
the one
stupid.
that brought it up.
Well, you didn't seem to be talking about much, so.
Well, not much going on, except we almost died the other night. That was fun.
Wait, what?
Mhm.
You didn't die, though, right?
No, did not. I'm here flesh
I
and
was worried I was
secondhand
talking to a
blood.
ghost again.
Nope.
Long story. It involved, I drank from somebody who was on something. I swear I saw ghosts the rest of the fucking night.
Okay. No. Well, just the one, but like it's not me.
So what almost killed you? Did you piss off the wolf pack? Did you run into that fucking weirdo fucking Nero guy?
No. Who's Nero?
Another one of the fucking roses in the city. Look, he seems normal. He likes to talk about fucking his music and shit, but you can feel it. He's like biting tinfoil when you're around him. There's something under his eyes that's fucking dangerous. He's like barely contained anger, just wrapped in a fucking neat little fucking musical box. You know, he's kind of like you're doing the thing, he's like a jack in a box. You can feel it. Just waiting for it to hit that note where he pops.
He's not Nero, right?
No. Is Tasmanian devil,
Okay.
Taz something. Just
Okay.
everyone calls him Nero.
Cool. No, not him either. No,
Okay.
we were chased by shadows for a bit.
Now, see, that's interesting. Shadows, you say?
Shadows, I say. What do
That
you know about
means-
shadows that can see you back?
Well, that sounds like La Sombras are in the city. Now, see, that's interesting. Haven't seen any of those lately, and I've been wanting to get my hands on one.
Why?
Well, to make them teach me.
No, that was actually what I was going to guess. Yeah. Oh,
Look.
are you going to eat them?
When I'm done,
Okie doke.
everyone has a price. And I'll find what they're willing to do in order to teach me. I'll find that price. One way
Yeah.
or another.
You're not
Did
really
you
used
say
to
there's some
paying
in town?
prices. I'm going to aura sun real quick because now I'm curious.
Oh, you want to see what you're seeing on him? Okay, that sounds good for me. Hey, it's a free power. You should be using it all the time.
All the time.
Yep,
Uh,
because it's free. Why not?
Guilty.
Use
Insight?
the free powers, everybody. Sure, insight will work. 3 successes. So 3 successes will give you, of course, you know he's pale. He's going to be vampire. The main color is a deep red. And the other one is they're kind of pulsing and swirling in a kind of hypnotic pattern.
Yeah, I got in there. Don't ask how. I'm not entirely sure, but I got in there and there was like a person in the middle of it. Like bald, kind of feminine, but also really very not. One of, I don't know, 4 or 5, a lot of them.
I mean, male, female, that part don't matter. But you say there's more than one. So if there's more than one, that increases my chances.
Oh yeah, you've got like a handful of chances.
Tell you what you do, sis. Because I'm your brother and I'm going to look out for you and I'm trying to help you out, next time you run into one of them, let me know. Make sure you let me know where you run into them. I understand if you don't want to be hanging around too long afterwards because you're worried you're going to get got. I understand. you got to protect yourself. You just let me know where you run into them so I can go and see if I can catch them.
You do that for me? And you?
Well, me. But it helps you too, so it's a win-win.
Well, hopefully I don't come across any of them again. They were very scary. But if I do, I'll be sure to let you know.
Now, sis, fear is not something you should really focus on. We're mostly immortal. There's only a few things that should ever scare you. How come most of them seem to be in the Clan of the Rose lately? I'm going to have to wonder about that later.
I don't know. Kenny and Simon aren't very scary.
No, they're not the ones that scare me.
Annabelle?
No, it's that bitch Jules.
Oh.
Well, Tasmosius.
Hmm.
Nero, he's another one of the Roses. I think those are the only, that guy's immortal, so he don't really count. I'm really upset that I got scared when I saw him, though, so I'm going to fucking kill him. I guess the only ones that scare me is that Marine sometimes, but she's easy to manipulate. She's too easy to manipulate.
You wouldn't.
I manipulate her all the time.
Can't imagine how.
I'm her little son, her grandson.
You are very special.
I'm glad you understand.
Someday I hope to be slightly less special than you.
You can work on it. Just make sure once in a while you go see Maureen. She's been upset you haven't come to see her lately. And then, of course, mom and dad are getting upset because they saw their daughter one night and then you haven't come to visit them enough.
I don't want to bring them trouble.
I've told them that they should know how it is. You've left the house. You're trying to make it on your own. You don't want to keep coming back to them. You want to prove that you can survive by yourself. But Ben and Paula get so upset when they haven't seen you in so long.
That's fair. You're right. After that beautiful homecoming, I should have stopped by sooner. I just want them to be proud of me.
I mean, that's the secret. You say, how do I manipulate Maureen? It's that easy. As long as Ben and Paula are happy, Maureen seems to be happy. As long as she's happy, you don't end up with some bad things you end up doing.
What do you mean?
Now, I'm not sure it was her that did it, but I do know she was pissed at me the night it happened. But somehow, after pissing her off, I ended up chopping my arm off. I mean, it grew back.
Right.
Do you know how much of a pain in the ass it was to grow back?
Like on purpose?
Yeah, it made perfect sense at the time.
Huh, that's crazy. I can't imagine what it would be like to do something you didn't intend to do.
I know. Made no sense to me. I mean, it made sense at the time, but then afterwards I'm like, why the hell did I do that? And then I had to take a bunch of days to grow it back. And I didn't get to go out of the asylum and have my fun.
Man, sure is a bummer when people do things to your own will.
She hasn't done it since. Of course, I haven't pissed her off since.
Well, that's good.
See?
So you can learn.
I mean, I learn all the time. Always learning new ways to do things.
What have you learned tonight?
I've learned you've got your cult. And I've learned you're going to invite me before too much longer.
Sure.
And I've learned there's a La Sombra in town. At least one, could be more.
At least one.
So I'm going to go find some of them. Like I said, just call me if you see one.
I will be sure to
I will make
report.
sure it gets taken care of.
Yes. It will get taken care of.
Now, why don't you come walk with me? We'll go walk past orphans. You can check out the bar, the doorman. I'm telling you, you've got to see this ore.
Okay. Sounds great.
And the two of you head off towards Orphans, walking down the street. Now we're flashing to Margot at the Chantry. You told Abraham that you needed to meet with Nikolai. Abraham didn't ask any questions why, and he arranged the meeting, and now you've been summoned to Nikolai's office. And oddly enough, this time, when Abraham knocked on the door to announce that you were here, Nikolai didn't do the wait. He didn't make you stand outside for a few minutes. He immediately just said, "Have her come in." And when you come in, once again, he's sitting behind a desk, and you know, he's got a nice expensive suit. He's sitting behind a nice desk, but you can't hide the fact that he's in a 9-year-old body behind a desk that is making his body seem smaller. And I know you would never say it out loud, but you're convinced he has to be on a booster seat to have that much of him poking above the desk.
Good
Margot
evening.
McAllister, please, Initiate McAllister, come, sit.
Thank you, sir. Thank
I-
you for taking the time to speak with me tonight.
Well, I know it must be important because that would be the only reason you would ask Abraham to arrange a meeting with us, because I know you would not waste my time otherwise for fear of your own impending peril.
You're quite correct. I would not make that mistake. So it is important.
So, what is so important that you're taking up my time tonight?
Well, two separate events of great importance. Two things. One is passing information, the other is asking for help. Which would be beneficial to talk about first?
Let's go with the asking for help. That way, if I say no, at least it doesn't spoil the passing of information.
Got it. Okay. What I'm needing help on is, for a while now, there has been an individual, and of course, with everything, there's always a story behind it. First, I'll tell you the information. You ask if you want a story, I can give it. There's an individual who has taken it upon themselves to turn into me. In other words, flesh and all, and has been attempting to basically kill me, my coterie mates. In researching this individual, it is apparently a marauder that has had, I don't know if they still have, a huge obsession with me, saying that I am the devil, which I don't feel I look like one.
You're going to find, as you spend some time in your unlife, those of the mortal magi that are around there, they tend to villainize us, demonize us, hate us. It all goes back to ancient history when we used to be one of them, but then we became more than them, better than them, surpassed them in ways they never will be able to understand. So they have hated us ever since. So the fact that you've drawn the attention of one, honestly, would be to be expected if any found you in the city. And honestly, I don't expect it to have. I don't think it would be anything you would have done in particular. They just hate us. Now, unfortunately, it has been centuries and centuries since I directly interacted with any of the magi of the world. But she's not going to like it. But I think I'm going to have to put you in touch with Tracy. Tracy is my child. She is the local authority on the Magi. She has contacts with the Magi. And if anyone can help you with this particular problem, marauders are difficult to deal with,
But
dangerous in many ways. And if
very
anyone
much.
would be able to either help you directly or to enlist the assistance of someone to deal with it, Tracy would be the one. Unlike myself, she has somehow managed to avoid their hatred and avoid their ire, though I don't understand how, because she is Tremere like the rest of us. They should hate her just like they do me. But either way, I think she's going to hate that I'm asking her to do this, but she will obey.
How would I reach Tracy?
Oh, you won't. She'll reach out to you. Unfortunately, she does not reside here in the Chantry.
Mhm.
Her and I have had a difference of opinion about certain things, so she has, I've given her special dispensation to not stay here with us, to set up her own place. Actually spends a lot of her time in Milwaukee, with the Milwaukee Chantry and the regent there, Miss Karna, I believe they call her, which also puts her where she can keep an eye on Victor for me. But I will make sure she gets called in, and she will be in contact with you rather shortly. It won't be a request. It will be, as I said, she will obey.
Gotcha.
Look at that. I didn't even have to say no tonight.
That's a good thing,
Well,
I think.
I must be in a good mood. Well, this is shocking. I think after this meeting, I'm going to have to go yell at Abraham just to feel better. Now, you said that was the first part, and now you have information to pass. If the information is good, I might not even scream at you tonight.
I would be so heavily appreciative. This is highly concerning. So I ran into, of course, my NOS friend, and they passed a little information to me where they had received or seen a vision, apparently from a very top level Malk. And I questioned many times, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? And he said, absolutely positive. The Sabbat is going to destroy Atlanta.
If I had $1 for every time I heard the Sabbat are going to destroy Atlanta, they're going to destroy New York, they're going to destroy Chicago, they're going to run off into the Middle East and fight all the elders that they claim exist but don't, I would be even richer than I am now. Just because some Malkavian tells you it's going to happen doesn't mean it was happen. That would be almost as silly as basing a form of government upon some watery bent hurling a scimitar at you.
I know, but I felt my duty to at least inform you of it. Rather the information was useful or not, at least it is something I've passed on.
No. The Sabbat are always trying to take out Atlanta, New Orleans, New York, Chicago, even that den of snakes, LA, where the anarch rabble, what they call the free anarch state of all things. If you're anarchs, how can it be a state? But I would discount it, ignore whatever he said. That is trifling. I would trust your sire to be more than capable of defending her chantry and holding the city. Honestly, she's not prince anyway, so as long as she can keep her chantry secure, the rest of the city can burn.
And then I had one question about a skill that I have, but it's a question about how it's used. So it's more of a clarification.
Oh, a knowledge.
Yes. So illuminate trail of prey.
Yes. Very handy. Taught to most novices.
And I have it. But let's say someone else was using it which there are some blood brothers that have been trailing one of my coterie. And
Blood
you can
brothers?
see the trail. Yes. How do I break that? Because they're trailing one of the coterie.
Are you sure they are blood brothers?
Yeah.
You have attracted the attention of the Sabbat.
Yes.
You are awful new to have to deal with Sabbat, especially
Yes.
threats such as blood brothers.
The only reason that we were actually able to get out of 6 shadows chasing us down the road was I called the Nosferatu and they picked us up in a helicopter. Our vehicles were just left because we had no choice. It was lucky to even get out of there.
And Nikolai sits back and he smiles. A helicopter, you say? I know you had a chat with Victor, and during that chat you were told about don't get caught. I would not admit to riding in that helicopter to anyone outside of this building. I would hate for it to come out that a Tremere of this chantry was involved in riding a fuck Olaf on top of his building. No, I understand. Do not mention that around the court. Do not let Annabelle or any of the harpies know about that. Or remember Victor's lesson about getting caught. I
wasn't caught.
Exactly. I personally think fuck Olaf is rather appropriate most days. But if it gets to the word of the harpies or if it gets to the word of the court, I will be forced to notice your wayward actions.
It shall not get you anywhere because I was not caught. I'm telling you because I value you that much. And I wanted you to know how we got out of the situation. Because obviously with them chasing us, there had to be some way we got out. And I can't lie to you. You know I wouldn't do that. You know I wouldn't hold back information.
The prince is already pretty sure that Nick was behind it, but no proof, of course. And Nick can always claim he was nowhere near it. That is a slippery little fucker to prove anything he was doing. Use him as you need to. I will tell you, he is an annoying shit. He causes no end of problems, and I would love to stake him out for the sun. He is handy. Use him.
Yep.
Use him for what you can.
That's
but the Sabbat is a problem.
Yes.
You're not equipped to deal with them. I am going to speak to the custodian of the library. I'm going to open up to you the records for elemental mastery. I'm going to open up the path of conjuring to you. And I believe I'm going to clear you for access to the powers of 11 Bolt. And that way you are at least able to defend yourself against what could be coming at you. I do recommend you look to the rituals contained as well. For you and your friends, you should look into the power of the burning blade. That might be very useful to help out you and your friends. I'm not sure if you're quite ready for awards of kindred, but if you're going to be dealing with some Sabbat individuals, research the shaft of belated quiescence. You will find it is very useful in dealing with hostile kindred. In essence, you stake them or stick them with a piece of wood, and a piece will break off. And it will work its way to their heart.
I am so extremely grateful.
I can't allow, as young as you are, it would look bad on this chantry if Sabbat, who haven't managed to take this city at all, the first casualty in a fight with them is a Tremere. I don't like that impact to our reputation. So I will make sure the custodian is aware so that you can begin studying and reading through those parts of the restricted lessons. That is going to be fun then. I don't have to yell at Abraham tonight to feel better. I'm going to tell him he must tutor you. Then I will feel much better about being nice to you.
Ooh, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. I will not let you down. I promise I will not let you
Do
down.
not let them kill you. As I said,
will
I don't
not.
want the first casualty to be one of mine. I would rather it be, if you can arrange for it, a Toreador would be nice to have killed first. It always looks good when Annabelle gets knocked down a few pegs. Or under pain of your oaths to this chantry, if you could arrange for that shitheel Balthazar to be gotten. If it gets out, of course, I will deny everything and you will be extremely punished. But if it could be arranged for him to be taught a lesson by the Sabbat, I might consider that positively glorious for the Tremere.
That shall have to be something on my to-do list.
He's meddled one too many times in my affairs, and he is removed from them. Well, I think the city would be better for it.
Absolutely. Now, question. As you know, first I have to make friends with my coterie. I'm trying to be a good coterie member. What of this information am I allowed to tell them?
You're not allowed to tell them about setting Balthazar up, as I said. If
Of course,
if
of
even
course,
a whisper of that gets back to me,
of course.
what Victor did to you will seem pleasant compared to what I do. Other than that, feel free to inform them that Nikolai has, in order to better protect you and your coterie, has given you special dispensation to learn some of the more aggressive-oriented powers of ours to bolster them up. You will find, in particular, Burning Blade will be quite useful to anyone of your group that likes weapons.
I will be so glad. I am so absolutely thrilled. You are amazing.
Other than that, tell them they are not allowed to get you killed by the Sabbat.
Okay.
I know that they won't be able to help it. They're young as well, but at least it will make them think about it, which is all I can
True.
hope for from non-Tremere that don't understand the pressures of being us.
Yeah. We are the unique and we are the special.
We are the persecuted. We are the hated. We are the reviled. They still whisper usurper under their breath when they see us, but they need us.
Yes. Absolutely. I cannot thank you enough. Should I be the one that says something to him about training me?
No,
shall
no.
you?
Actually, as you leave the office, please send Abraham in here so I can speak with him. And Nikolai, for once, smiles. It's not a pleasant smile.
I will be more than glad to do that. And then he will be contacting me, I'm assuming.
Oh, he will. With haste.
Excellent. Excellent.
Because
Thank
I won't
you.
make a request of it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
You are
Okay.
dismissed, and send him in, please.
I shall. Thank you. She walks to the door. She's almost
And
like skipping.
Abraham is literally right outside the door. And he almost has, it looks like he has a disappointed look on his face. He was expecting you to get yelled at and screamed at.
Hello, Abraham.
That was a quick meeting.
It was. And he would like to speak to you now.
Very well. And you can see him kind of, he looks at you a minute, looks towards the door, looks at you, as if just trying to figure out why you're smiling and when he would expect you not to be coming out of Nikolai's office. And he takes and picks his cane up and walks in and closes the door behind him.
She just skips like humming to herself down the hall. Doo, 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 doo.
And now we're flashing to Kenny. Kenny, you're at a different steakhouse this time. It's about 2 blocks away from Daly's. Meeting in a back room, playing chess.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since you've had a good lesson. I do have an important one for you tonight. A very good one. And we're going to play this game.
Your
And
lessons are always timely.
it's a very important one with this one. You will find as you're playing everyone has their own style for chess. They play the game their way. Only the masters can vary between the mix of offense, defense. Very, very few can avoid the trap of favored pieces. Your lesson tonight is going to be about those favored pieces. You will notice, and as he starts putting the pieces, he actually sets it up a game partway through. You'll notice in this particular setup, the pawns are out, the bishops are out, even the rooks are out. But look how the knights are kept back. They're holding them in reserve. This particular player likes his knights. They are important to him. He preserves those until last. And in his confrontation, he loses a bishop, loses a rook. But the knights stay protected. Now, knowing that about an opponent, shuffles the board up a little. You notice in this one, all the pieces, none of them are back protected. All of them are forward. Do you think this player is about to make a move on you?
Is it the same player as before?
Yes, for this example.
Okay. And the knights are not conserved at the back.
On the front.
We see either he's wanting to make me think he's choosing a different strategy, so that he'll throw me off. Which is what I would assume, seeing him play this way, knowing this player and his previous history, that he prefers the knights. Moving this way, he's trying to throw me, or he's off his game,
or it makes you think he's making a move. Now, watch as the game plays out, and Cedric starts playing chess with you for a few turns. He stops about 5 moves later. Now you'll notice I've pulled my rooks back, or my knights back. They're now back. My rooks and bishops are forward, maneuvered, in a position to threaten you with them. But where did my knights go? I pulled them back from the front line. They're no longer in danger like the rooks and the bishops. Do you think now I'm about to make a move?
Yes, that would be a reasonable assumption at this point.
And there's the lesson you will learn. Most people you play against are not masters. They have preferred pieces. When the pieces withdraw, when the pieces leave the board, when the pieces hide in the corners, they are drawing in their favored pieces to protect them. Because they feel they need protected because they are about to make a move. Now let's translate that out of the game. I rarely use out-of-game metaphors, but let's say you have a socialite member of your clan, known to have her favorites.
Right.
Favorites show up at events with her. Her favorites show up at places, are seen publicly all the time. What do you think has happened when suddenly the favorites have disappeared? They don't attend places with them. They have been pulled from the board, you may say.
She's planning to make a move on someone else and pulling back her pieces so to minimize the damage.
Exactly. Very few players of this game are willing to leave favored pieces exposed, even if the mere fact of pulling the pieces off the board gives away your game.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if that pertains to you. I'd like to hear what your problem is, but this was an important lesson I think you needed to learn because you have attracted attention in your time here already. And at some
Yes.
point, someone will make a move on you.
That happened last night. Not just on myself, but the entire coterie.
Details?
Apparently it looks like we've attracted the attention of the Blood Brothers. 6 of them,
Blood brothers.
plus a handler.
It's always a handler. Always. The handler may or may not be the one playing the game. There is the difficult part when you're dealing with a game such as this one. The handler may think they're the player. But normally the handler, and he points at a rook, is too
so to
far
speak.
forward to be playing the game as much as he would like to.
Okay.
There is a player behind there. Always is. The handler may be a powerful piece, the rook. The Blood Brothers, those would be pawns. They are useful, dangerous if they get to your back lines. Because like any pawn, they get to the back lines, the damage they can do when they're promoted is incalculable.
Right.
You can go after the handler. You can go after the pawns, the Blood Brothers as you call them. And to be fair, there is something to be said about taking out the pawns themselves. It removes that threat from the board before they get to the back rows to be promoted and cause problems.
Right.
But if you can figure out who's the player, that gives you an advantage in other ways. That will let you see the game being played. If you can see the game being played, well, that's going to be my next lesson I teach you another night about when you don't want to win the game, when your decision should not be win, the decision should be stalemate. What I always call the perfect game. A game where every piece is moved and you end in a position where no piece can be moved, no piece can take another, where the game stops. Because there's no moves yet left, and yet no check, no checkmate, where you lock the board. A very difficult game to play. But if you know who you're playing, you might be able to pull that off. That will be a different night. As for this problem with the Blood Brothers, it's up to you whether you want to. You can go after the rook. He's a powerful piece, but he's been moved to the front line for a reason. That tells you whoever's playing the game don't mind losing him.
Right. Because I think direct action against the pawns would be a bad idea at this point.
But the alternative will be to let them behind your line. If you can
Which is-
find a way to stalemate them and he moves some pieces around to lock them in position. And he puts basically a row of pawns in front of another row of pawns with a rook behind them. Sure, these pawns can take my pawns, but then they get taken out as soon as that line is broke. As it stands now, my pawns and their pawns are locked. No movement is possible without losing. Whoever breaks the stalemate loses most of their pieces. If you can find a way to lock them in place, it'll buy you respite. The problem is, and he points at the rook in the corner, that piece is still not trapped yet.
Right.
Sometimes the best defense is a stalemate. Sometimes you have to take the pieces out. You will have to decide that one. That is not a game I'm going to advise you on because, honestly, that's not a game I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Only you know if it's worth the risk of, do you have a piece you can sacrifice? If you have a piece you're willing to sacrifice, might be worth it. Because the only way to break something like this is either to let them win or to sacrifice a piece.
Well, letting them win is totally unacceptable. So we have to find a piece
In
to
most
sacrifice.
That is going to be that next lesson. Sometimes
Hmm.
you can win by letting them win. Sometimes you lose by letting them win. Sometimes you lose when they lose. That will be next lesson.
Like I
About,
said,
as we've said, the game within a game. Sometimes you lose a game to put you in a better position for the next game.
right? Okay, that I understand. And like I said, your lessons always seem to be very strangely timely.
No, I'm trying to make you better at this particular. They say chess is the game of kings. I've always considered it the game of Cain.
Hmm.
And once you master it, you will find your fellow kindred are not nearly as unpredictable as you might have thought. If you really want my suggestion, I do suggest you find a piece to sacrifice. Use that piece to break the line. Whether it's a favored piece is your call. I don't advise getting anything as a favored piece.
Right.
It's part of the lesson. Find one to sacrifice and give it up. Use it to set the game.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, good.
Thank you for another good lesson.
Well, and now let's play an actual game. And he sets the pieces up.
Okay.
You know you're not going to win.
Of course not, but it's learning how I lose this time is helpful.
No, he always works lessons into it. While you're doing that, we're flashing to Simon. Simon, you're talking to, the ghost of Avalon.
Yep.
The detective himself. You called his office, Dick Fontaine, and he gave you a street to meet him. It's actually inside the loop. It's actually in the weirdest spot. Now, you haven't really been down there, though. I'm sure you have heard. I'm sure you've heard some comments by Lou there about the Michigan Avenue Underground. He's right outside it, where it's a series of sub streets. It's where some of the worst violence happens around the loop, and it's an area of the city where everyone talks bad about it. Every vampire talks shit about it, but every vampire also knows if you're needing some food, you're needing to eat something, you can always go down there. Nobody notices anyone who disappears from that place. That is where the cast off and leftovers of the city end up trapped. And he's just outside it, right as the road goes dip down, just leaning against the wall with his fedora, his brown trench coat, and a cigarette.
Simon will walk up.
Mr. Carter.
See, Dick. It's good to see you again. This is
You notice
not
he
gonna
used
lie.
your real name, not your...
Oh yeah. It's a very interesting place.
I've got business down there tonight with some friends of mine that I've agreed to help. But you don't normally call me. Is this about your sister?
No. I took a little bit of time. Took your words to heart. Some
Have you given
words
up on
of she's dead. She's dead to me. Sometimes the best laid plans of mice and men aren't what we expect.
Better to cut it out than to let it fester.
Yeah. I thought she was the last anchored to a life that, at this point, it no longer exists. So, yeah. But no, not to eat up your time. Not about Nancy. I'm sure you've heard about the fun shenanigans last night around town.
Rumors get around pretty quick to me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
My clutch of kitties definitely saw a wolf pack riding around, which made me intensely curious. And so I reached out to some others of mine and, well, what do I get but hearing that Nick did a helicopter landing with Rocky right in the middle of a damn park downtown Chicago. Now, that tells me even Rocky doesn't like to land in the parks unless he has to. And at the same time, the wolf pack's riding around, raging like a bat out of hell, starting shit. So I didn't know that it would have been you involved, but my sources have told me that there is some, well, some members of the Black Hand have been seen in the city.
Yeah. I remember you mentioning that our last time we met. Yeah, seems like this Zamichi bitch has a giant fucking hate boner for me. And looks like she brought in some blood brothers to try and track us down. Thankfully, we were able to give them the slip.
Oh, shit. I'd like to give you some words of encouragement, but blood brothers? That's like fighting a fucking octopus.
That's what I hear. It was very interesting to find out about them. They,
You got any white phosphorus?
You know, I remember you mentioning that last time, too.
I suggest you go to the library, find you the Anarchist Cookbook, and read up on how to make thermite.
Thermite? Well, I've never been one to skirt the law.
It is.
If you say it's doable, I've always been a quick learner.
Surprisingly easy to make thermite. Lighting it is a little more difficult, but you will be amazed at how easy you can take sparklers and grind them down and turn them into ignition sources.
I've always been one for a show.
That's the best way to deal with something like a blood brother. A pain in the ass otherwise. I'd normally just avoid them, but I can do that, and you probably can't.
No. It seems they have someone tracking me. I'm guessing it's one of my newest fans. And hiding is only going to last so long. I figure at this point, the best defense is a fuck 'em up offense. And I'd rather meet them at our game. Plan for it.
Two ways you could do it. Best defense is a good offense.
Mm-hmm.
And best offense is a trap.
Oh, yeah.
See, the thing about blood brothers is they're not very smart. Very single-minded of purpose. So if you made a real good plan, and you talk to some friends, and you managed to get them to track you somewhere like the Undercity. You know how many things go down there, but don't come back out?
I've heard stories. I have not been one to visit it myself, but I've definitely been warned to stay away from it.
you get a good guide or you have a reason to be down there, that you'll understand when you ever go down there that a lot of times there's a purpose in it, you'll find your way to get down there is awful easy. For some reason, whenever anyone goes to see the Oracle down there, you'll find that everyone knows who's going to see her and nobody seems to stop them. Yet if anyone was following you and they decided to follow you when they weren't going to see her, I would suspect attrition would make it awful easy to deal with what was left.
Unwelcome guests.
The Undercity takes care of itself. If you don't have an invitation, if you haven't been asked to be down there, or you're not, hell, even if you're a friend of the Nosferatu sometimes. The easiest way to put it is, if you aren't invited or you don't have a reason to be down there, it tries to make sure you don't stay there in one piece.
Well, that checks out.
So if you've got a problem, now I don't know if you've got a contact. I don't even know if you've got a reason to be down there, but if you can, from some reason, have one, I'm just saying, you could probably solve half your problem that way.
Oh, you know me. I get attention no matter what I do. I'm sure I could scrounge up some reason to get down there.
Oh, I'm sure. That's not an area I can honestly help you out with.
No.
I mean, I've got favors I'm owed, but my favors wouldn't be a purpose to go down there. You'll notice a lot of the Nos talk about the Undercity. Very few of them will actually take you there. They'll take you to the sewers. They'll take you over here to this sewer, that sewer. You notice they don't actually take you into the Undercity because even they don't like to go down there without purpose. It's almost alive, and you'll understand the first time you go down there.
Got me morbidly intrigued now. All right.
You won't be intrigued for long, trust me. It is weird as fuck.
Probably not, but
if you got a problem and you can, like I said, look, you got a reason to be down there, you can get down there.
Okay.
Whoever wants to follow you, if I was a betting man like Horace, it's pretty safe money to say whatever's following you, they'll lose half, minimum.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hell, I've seen Nos broods that decided they were too big for their britches and they could set up their own little hidey hole down in there. And some of those broods we never heard from again, any of them.
Damn.
We're not
That's
supposed to be
pretty
afraid
serious.
of the underground.
No, I would imagine not. Well, I know a way right now to circumvent their tracking. I did it tonight. So, okay.
There's my advice I have for that.
Hey, underground, a little sparkle bang bang. Show them what happens when this flower blooms, I'd say.
I guarantee you, they won't follow you down there more than once.
No, I probably would only want to go down there no more than once.
And they follow you a second time, there won't be enough left of them to do a third.
I mean, doesn't sound like a bad thing, but even just once.
As long as you got a
Call it hurt
reason.
a little.
Make sure you have
Oh,
a
yeah.
reason.
Oh yeah. I'm sure. I think
That's my advice.
I think I can come up with one.
That's my advice.
All right.
Now, I've got to attend my meeting down there. We'll consider that part of what you owe me anyway. My advice isn't free.
Oh no.
We'll just
No.
add that advice to what you owe me.
Okay, I was gonna ask.
Don't worry, the tally still goes up.
Yeah,
And I'm
I
doing
wouldn't
some
expect
digging
anything
still
else.
on your sister. I'm trying to confirm she's still in New York for your sake.
Okay. Yeah, I'm keeping an ear out. As much as I have accepted she's gone, I have a feeling maybe the feeling is not mutual.
Like I said,
But
I've got feelers out. I'm going to try to find out if she's still there, because if she's still there, that means she's not here. And you're good for now.
that's true. I do have one final question, Martin.
What you got?
You haven't told anyone else my last name, have you? I caught that earlier. I mean, I heard Nick touring around Kentucky, so I figured that's
I just
probably
wanted
how
you
you
to
got some
know,
info.
you know who you're dealing with. I know who I'm dealing with, and puts us on even terms.
That's fair. That's fair. I respect you, Martin.
I gave you Dick Fontaine at first. You gave me Cartier. We both know neither of those names were real.
That is true. That is true.
Even footing, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's been a while since I've heard that, and it kind of felt good for a minute. So thank you. All right, Martin.
You take it easy. Let me get down to my business.
You too.
You know, favors to do. Keeps me
Oh, yeah.
busy.
Well, hopefully I've got a hell of a good story next time we meet.
Maybe. We'll find out. If we meet, if they get hold of you, guess we know how that ended.
Well, I won't go down without a fight.
And as Martin turns, he flicks away his cigarette, and you notice as he turns, his trench coat opens a little bit, and he's got a sawed-off shotgun, double-barrel shotgun, that is running down. It looks like he's got a little, like an almost leg holster for it as he's heading in there.
Damn.
And now we're flashing over to Lou. Lou, you are at the Sears Tower of all places. Is where
Yep.
you wanted to meet with Loden, and Loden told you to meet him at the Sears Tower, at the penthouse where you've been. Actually, it's not the penthouse technically. It's the floor that doesn't exist. There's no button
Yes.
for it on the elevator. But when you get in the elevator, you are taken to a floor that doesn't have a button.
I'm sure she remembers this from the first time she had to go there.
Yep. Same place. And you're actually
Who's
brought
taking
into
me up there?
actually tonight, Neely, but he's not speaking to you. He's doing everything he can to not look at you or not acknowledge you exist. He does not seem happy at having to take you up the elevator, almost like he's taking it out on you that he's been forced to be doorman.
Oh, but she will always be polite and say good evening, Mr. Neely, and thank you so much for doing this. I do appreciate it because manners matter, especially with the Ventru.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
I still appreciate your time and effort.
Yeah. Well, Prince Loden will see you. I've been instructed to sit right here in the elevator and wait for you to come back. So when you go out this door, just go down the hall. Only doors down at the end. It'll be open waiting on you. He's in the main room.
I will try to be as quickly as possible so I don't keep you waiting.
And please be quick, because I've got shit to do.
I understand, and I didn't expect you to be here, but I still do appreciate it. Thank you.
And the door opens up, and nearly the door opens. It doesn't close again. It just sets open. And you can tell by the way he's leaning against the elevator, he would rather not be doing this. It almost looks like he's being punished by the way he's just standing in an open elevator.
Yep.
And when you go down the hallway and you turn the door, it is a nice plush, square room. It's got 2 doors leading off it. You've been to it before. It's the entry room. It's got couches and a table and chairs. Now, the funny part is as you come in, there is somebody you recognize in here. Natasha is speaking with Loden as you come in. But when she sees you come in, she says one more thing, whispers it in his ear, and then leaves the room.
If
Heading towards the room that you know would be the room that has the cameras and shit in it.
Fair enough, but if I had heightened senses on prior to walking into that room, would I catch what she whispered?
Yes, you caught.
Excellent.
I'll take care of it and make sure it's handled.
Of course, she won't say anything nor acknowledge any that she heard anything. But you will
And
give the ghoul a polite nod in respect.
Loden stands up. Ha, Miss Blackburn, child of Jan Peterzoon. Welcome.
I will curtsy as always.
Please have a seat. What do I owe this honor to have you come visit me tonight? You have not come to visit me at all since that fateful night that you helped me out. So,
I believe that we actually did see you prior after that. We were at the
but
Blue
you didn't
Velvet.
come to
and
see me. That just happened to be a chance encounter, you might
Fate
say.
had a unique way of throwing us together that which I think was rather fortuitous, was it not?
It was a good night to be there. You
It
did
was,
piss
and
off Neely to no end.
well, sometimes when you have convictions, you must stand up for them.
Well, sometimes, I'm sure, as your sire has said, sometimes the child needs to be taught that they are not always what they thought they were.
This is true. But I digress. I did wish to ask you upon a simple little a note about the boon.
Yes, the favor I have owed you. Have you
Yes,
come to redeem it?
I would like to, yes, but I would like to, forgive me. I'm not used to being in the presence of such a prince about this. About how many exactly would be appropriate for this wonderful job that we did for you to make sure that you are being the magnificent prince that you are now?
How many what?
Fools.
Ghouls.
I wish
That's
just
a
to
big
ghoul.
ask. That is a very big ask. As you
I
know,
understand.
I have a policy that I do not allow the kindred in the city to just make ghouls. Ghouls can be
Correct.
problematic. They are a masquerade breach in many ways, yet I do acknowledge they are important. As you know, and you've met during your assistance to help find me and free me, I have several ghouls that I couldn't operate without them. So I do understand the need for them, but I'm sure you understand from my point of view that were I to just allow everyone to make ghouls, it would quickly get out of hand and we would have masquerade breaches every which way because somebody would lose control of it. If I let, some of those Bruja, hell, could you imagine what would happen if Genghis made a
Your
ghoul in this city?
Majesty, you have to recall that not only of what lineage I am, but also I am rather aware of what they can and cannot do. And I would never, ever assume anything without your permission.
I know you definitely would understand the need for bonding of them. You're curious about how
Absolutely.
many. Um,
How many would this boon be worth to you?
I will tell you, not many in the city are allowed to have ghouls at all. So having any would be a pretty big boon. Most of those that you'll find in this city that have any at all are kindred of power or kindred of certain position.
I see.
I could agree. I do owe you, and it is important to pay one's debts. That is always important as a prince to show that you can be counted on. I could grant you 2 ghouls.
Two. Is that the boon is that what it's worth? That's why I want to make sure I want to make sure that you are being completely.
It's a big ask. You've got to understand. Just
I
granting you
understand.
2, were the word to get out to the court, it would draw a bit of attention on you because there are many who have none. It would also draw attention for those that had only one were allowed, such as the one your friend seems to be like, Mr. Horace, who was only allowed 1 ghoul. It would make him think that I've favored a newcomer above him, though I do owe you, and that is important.
How about this? We specify maybe 3, maybe. But I proved to you with one, and we set a date, or we have a trial period to show that I can be capable of handling them, and that they are, of course, not only worthy, they are not masquerade breach, and they will be always bonded and under my control.
That actually, I do like the sound of that one. Start with one. And if you choose well, always important to choose well,
Naturally.
and show that you can control it, then I could grant more and explain to the court you have proven your ability and use you as a model for other kindred that would like to have more to show. Well, if you do as well as she does with her ghoul, then perhaps in the future I could grant you more. That would improve your standings, which of course I'm sure your sire would
appreciate.
It would improve myself to show that though I have this hard rule, I can
You are
bend for
benevolent.
it. And all of us end up looking better. And of course, if you fail to select a good ghoul and it backfires on you, I can have that ghoul destroyed and say I gave you a chance. And either way, to the other kindred in the city, an example has been shown, either for good or bad.
I can promise you I would not be an Annabelle.
She
I would not be
is
someone that just flaunts just because they were pretty.
the only thing she makes poorer choices in than ghouls has been Childer.
Which I'm not looking to, for whatever means, want to do that. I am just simply humbly asking, or at least we can at least agree maybe 3 ghouls, and I improve with one, and then slowly improve with 2 others when the time comes.
I do like this. We will start with one. If you show you have picked a good, useful, properly controlled, managed ghoul, and you show good
And
judgment in it,
intelligent.
and we will allow you a second, and then we will evaluate both of those. And if you have chosen well twice and you are the example to show to the others, then we can add a third.
I would appreciate that.
And
How
to
long
elevate you
would
further up, of course,
Mhm.
to show the favor and also show that I will say that will put you above many in the city in terms of allowed. The only one who is allowed to have more than 3 at this time is Balthazar himself as sheriff. I'm sure you understand he needs a number of bully
He
boys to
needs-
do his work.
Of course he does.
But that would put only him above you in terms of favor when it comes to mortal attendance.
That's completely understandable. Being of our clan does need such assistance.
Yes, I do agree. I do hate having to put that rule, but again, if I let people just create ghouls when they wanted to, there'd be masquerade breaches every week.
Things
I'd have
would
to
run
be
amok.
cleaning it up, and between the brouhaha running around in this city, Annabelle and her poor choices, and
Trust me, I was at that party. It was not exactly substantial. And
I'm glad
made
I
me
tend not
question
to
quite many things.
I tend not to attend those.
I would not do that again.
Her
I can
choices.
promise you.
She's not the best when it comes to throwing a good party. And frankly, had I been forced to watch that go on, I might have had to take action that would be politically disfavored for me by having to solve the problem there. And there's already enough tension between her and Balthazar as it stands. So
Be thankful neither one of you attended. I could definitely see, shall we say, non-Camarilla activities being, shall we say, influenced.
it would have been amusing had Tyrus somehow shown up. Would have solved the whole problem all at once.
Yes, well, unfortunately, we can't have our kinds just showing up like they were in our back pocket.
I
at the
can't
moment.
control them, unfortunately, or I would have them showing up to all her parties.
I mean, it would be beneficial that maybe they rode past, because one would never want anyone to think that we were not part of the tower
Unfortunately,
in
as
all of our
Tyrus is
parties.
Tyrus is prone to point out to me.
Hmm.
What is it? How did he put it? That dog don't hunt whenever I give him orders.
Hmm.
I think Dredd once told me I'll take it under advisement and file it where it belongs.
Ah, understood. Well, maybe we could have our illustrious sheriff show up once in a while.
As I said, there's already tension there. It would be politically disadvantageous to me to force Balthazar into one of her parties.
Maybe one of his hounds?
Only if I can find one she hasn't found out about yet.
Well, I wish you luck
Politics,
on that.
I'm sure you understand that politics are fraught with complications.
Indeed. But I understand. How long would this trial period last? What would
I
you
will tell you
feel is
what.
advisable?
Because we're both set to gain from this endeavor one way or another, pass or
Absolutely.
fail. You find you a goal when you think you are ready.
Hmm.
You will have them attend you at Elysia, one of the Elysias that I'm at, so that I can
Okay.
see how they work with a gathering of our kind. That is normally the
Sure.
best test.
And how long should this be? I'm not talking like a date. I'm more time period.
When you're ready,
Oh,
I'm
I'm always
going
ready.
to let your judgment tell when you wish to present them to me.
I see.
And that
Very
way,
well then.
if you were right, well, even then, we both come out a winner.
Absolutely. I see no problem with this. I will do what I can as quickly as possible and then educate them appropriately.
Perfect. Now, as you're leaving, please tell Neely he is not to leave that elevator until I command him do so. Remember what
Course.
I said about children who think they are something they're not.
Absolutely. I do have one little bit of knowledge I would like to pass on to you.
Of course,
It seems, and I have witnessed this a little bit, there might be a pack of blood brothers running around Chicago.
Sabat. Has
And I
Tyrus
don't
been
know if
informed?
anyone is, I believe he has been, but I didn't know if you had, being this is, of course, your city.
No, thank you for passing that to me. I will make sure
Absolutely.
Balthazar is informed. I will make sure that Nathaniel is informed. I will put the word out, and
I haven't
hopefully,
spoken to my father yet, so I wanted to give you this prior.
I doubt there's much Jan can do from New York here, but please make sure you inform him so that at least he feels he's being kept in the loop by you. But I will make sure that both Nathaniel and Balthazar understand what is happening. And if you think Tyrus knows, I will make sure that Dredd can file that where it's appropriate. And I will make sure
Absolutely.
it's sent to him. Maybe that'll make the dog bark.
I will
Because
state,
if there's Sabbat in this city and they stay too long, that tells me certain archons aren't doing their job.
for a number count, 6 shadows and possibly 1 dragon. I'm not sure about the handler. Possibly.
So at least a
Dragon.
full pack.
Correct.
Tyrus must be slipping.
And there's also 2 that I was told that may be down on the south side that were scouts. Now, Balthazar did know about that, and he had a scout for a little bit of that information, but I'm not sure if they went to
They
go
ran
visit.
him ragged
Yes, per
and
usual.
managed to avoid him up until we had to deal with this Jesuit that is still plaguing the city, unfortunately. Thankfully,
Yes.
the increased security that I've pulled from Mr. Jackson has kept that particular Jesuit from any of my functions.
Well, that is excellent to hear, and I'm glad to hear that Mr. Jackson has been able to secure all of your functions correctly. Because I will tell you, it was rather uncomfortable to be in his presence, and I was a practicing Catholic, so
That is the beauty of him. Because of that feeling that he gives in us, it makes it real
Yes.
easy to spot him when he tries to crash an event.
That and he was head to toe in crucifixes. Oh, and he does wear gloves so that he can hide his hands. And they were all the way, I believe, more to his elbow, if I remember
That
correctly.
would be uh, Mr. Dane has burned his hands. I found that out.
He has.
Yes, Nikolai got some info on him for me by attending the location where he had set a firebomb to burn Miss McAllister.
Yes, I remember that. That was very unfortunate.
I sent Nikolai to investigate that scene to gather as much as he could, and the hands were one of the things he found.
Did he find anything else that was something I should at least know or pass on?
The man is a fanatic, and he
No,
loves
that's
fire.
most fun. Why is it always fire? Couldn't they be more creative?
Fire is effective.
I know. For
But-
once, I'd like them to be, I don't know, ambitious.
For now, he seems to have backed off a bit once we increased the security, and I think he knows that Mr. Jackson's retainers are looking for him.
Very well. I just hope that between the sheriff and the scourge, we can eliminate this problem as quickly as possible.
I hope so. Or at least run him out of the city.
True, that
Won't
and the
be my
Sabat.
problem. Maybe we can send him over to Gary. That would solve many problems.
Well, dear Modius, as much as he was a very interesting host, I can say I would rather be in your presence than his.
Most would. He is a
No, I
lick
think
spittle
all
with no
would.
spine, and he always thinks he's the smartest man in the room, and yet he has been outmaneuvered on every front. You know, his little bit of he's going to return industry to Gary. He was going to get a foundry open back up and start the steel industry again. That lasted all of a week before Horatio and Sovereign took care of the problem, and the funding disappeared. And oh well, I guess his a little boon to increase Gary once again fell flat.
When the Jackson Five, back in I believe it was 1960s, left Gary, Gary fell. So what did you expect to come out of it?
He tries every decade or so to rebuild it, and we let him think he can rebuild it, and then we squash his hopes and watch his dreams get shattered, and no blood is shed and no tears fall for it.
Well, his tears might be falling, but I don't think we have any consequence in that at all.
Yeah. But I've got other things to attend. Make
Of
sure you pass the
course.
message to Neely on your way out.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
And as you go back to the elevator, Neely is still sitting there, leaned against the wall, looking pissy.
She gives no fucks.
When you get in the elevator, he puts a key in the lock and turns it, and it starts heading down.
And she will say, thank you so much for waiting and for giving me your time. I appreciate it. He said that I believe you are to stay there until you are.
Do you still have heightened senses on?
Always.
You hear him mutter under his breath, fucking shithead.
She won't comment to that, but she will wait until the next opportunity when the door is open. She will give him a polite bow, bow of the head and say, again, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Yeah, just don't get in trouble.
I shan't. I will always never get caught.
And as Lou leaves the place, it's a little bit late, but we're going to break here. I wanted to make sure everybody got a chance to play in the first half before we went to break, and individual scenes take a little while. So we're going to break. We will be back in 10 minutes, 40 seconds. Please enjoy the break. And welcome back, everybody. Sorry it took so long. We were so long with the break, but again, when you have a 6-person cast and you're doing individual scenes, you want to make sure you give enough time for everyone to get their scene in before you go to break. So here in the second half, it's going to be a little bit shorter, but it's okay because everybody in this group got some information tonight that they might want to share with each other. So we're going to have to do a coterie meeting at this point so that they can share and do a little bit of plotting, but more importantly, at least get everyone on the same page with their options. So I'm going to turn it over to the players where you have gathered, not in your normal spot. I'm going to say, because you're assuming you're being followed and stuff, you've just set up in a random apartment tonight or a random hotel room, just randomly so that you're not predictable. And I'm going to turn it over to the players. There's no mass of cats outside before you ask.
So did we dunk Simon in the river before we all came to this room?
You know, I did it before I saw you all.
I definitely thought about it.
I would have held him by the heel and left him with one vulnerable spot.
Oh, my heel? Damn it, that's my Achilles. Well, how'd it go tonight?
Ugh, gross.
I learned some
Wait,
interesting
really?
stuff.
I didn't mean to go first. Somebody else can go.
Who's got the most exciting news?
Margot
Not me.
looks
I have
like
an
she's
appointment
about
from-
to explode.
Let's let Marco go.
Yeah.
So I met with Nikolai and I told him about all the stuff going on. And
Didn't
I
make
don't
you
know.
ride the lightning?
no, I get to do it now.
Oh,
Really?
I told him about the whole Blood Brothers thing. And I said, I admitted, I'm trying to do the admittance of my own faults and or deficiencies. And, he's like, I know this is over your head. And he said, I don't want you to die. I said, please tell your coterie to make absolutely sure you do not die. He wanted me to tell all of you that. And I am getting the ability to do not only 11 volt, which I don't know how much you know about that. But I
that mean?
can,
Is that the lightning thing?
yeah, but I
Okay.
can also do these really cool ritual things on bladed weapons.
Oh,
And it can make very, very powerful bladed weapons.
you have my interest, Margot.
And also, I'm getting trained by, this little person. And that means it'll be quicker for me to learn it because I'm getting hand trained. So I'm being given a lot of extra stuff, a lot of paths, a lot of rituals, and my goal is to share the wealth and give me every blade you got. I'm going to load them all up with everything I can, with every ability I have to kind of really contribute well. So as soon as I get taught this stuff, give me your blades and let me start lighting them up.
Okay.
So you
that sounds
got
great.
rewarded for being
Weak,
not good enough?
yes, but his logic behind it, and I don't care his logic. I'm getting what I really want, so I don't care. However, wouldn't it look shitty if we ended up getting in a fight with those blood brothers and I'm the first one to die and I'm a Tremere? Wouldn't that look crappy on the Tremere?
I mean,
It
to
would
the
look
Tremere.
very
You're not really
poorly.
known to be fighters.
Right.
No.
But
Yeah,
still, it
I
would look
think-
kind of embarrassing. So giving me a better ability, not just to help myself, but to help the clan and to help all of you, because I'm,
I
he
appreciate that.
wants me to still bond with the clan kind of thing. I mean, he didn't say that, but if I'm a Hellion, it's not really looking good for him. And the other thing is the whack lady that likes to try to look like me. I told him about that.
Mhm.
And I am going to be meeting with his child, someone named Tracy. And she's hopefully going to be helping me. So, yay!
Yay! Someone else
Yeah.
solving your problems.
Sounds
Who's
like he was in a good mood.
That's the kindred existence.
Well, I can help. I can do stuff to help your weapons. I can do stuff.
Mhm.
This
Yeah.
is what I wanted. I wanted to be able to do stuff to help the collective group here.
Yeah. No, it sounds like he's wanting to invest in someone who's not about to die.
Oh, he said, tell them they better not
Yeah.
let me die.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
You don't want to
kind of
waste his investment.
right.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of a face losing thing if you were the first one.
Yeah.
Well, we're in this together.
Yeah.
So
Now I can do
yeah.
good things. I can like protect. I can help coat weapons, coat clothes, coat something,
Yay!
and help protect people,
So happy for you.
Good.
including you,
Yeah.
Regina, because I like you.
Thank you. I don't use weapons, but I do wear clothes.
See, I could cloak some clothes for you, help protect you.
Hopefully, I don't need protecting. Who's next? I really don't have much. I went to see Son.
Ugh, sorry.
I
That
will
sounds-
accept your sympathies.
I am incredibly sorry that you had to see him and be in his existence.
It
That's
was gross and difficult, yes.
Mhm.
more disturbing.
Yeah. It's icky. Anyway, talked about my
You
cult
know
for
what?
4.5 seconds.
Oh, nice.
Talked about the shadows. Hey, what wouldn't it be funny if one of the blood brothers ate him?
I mean,
Yes.
adorable, fantastic. May they not gain anything from his blood.
Except like, oh, gross. Oh, I don't want him in. No. Anyway, he seemed to really be into wanting to learn shadow powers by any means necessary. And he wanted me to let him know the next time I see one so he can try to extort them. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a well-formed plan, but most of his aren't.
He
Kind of
doesn't have the
just a
money to
thought.
cash that check.
No, he doesn't, which is why it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, most of his things you've mentioned, everything's off the cuff for him. So
I mean, come on, he only put $1,000 on me. That's a little insulting.
Aww.
Yeah. I mean, how much did Jiggler put on me? Like a couple million that he totally doesn't have.
Jiggler's gonna jiggle. We're
He
normally
probably-
bet about shit they don't have.
He probably
Yeah.
adds a 0 every time he's there. Anyway,
Not valid.
I think I'm gonna kill Sun.
Yes.
Oh,
good
yes.
choice.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I approve.
really wants in on this cult thing. So, anybody have like a good like make believe demon name?
Unfortunately, Balthazar's already taken.
I mean, he can reuse. They don't know.
This is true.
That's true.
If you give me like at least a second, maybe she'll walk over to her backpack and start and pull like a book out and start flipping through it. As Junie
Demon
flips
book
through
in your backpack.
I used to be Catholic. It's a thing.
I mean,
Oh.
if you use Balthasar, it could be a, you know,
I mean, better yet, you could always use Tiamat. It's an ancient Babylon goddess of the sea who represents chaos.
Tiamat.
You won't know. Tiamat. Tiamat.
Okay,
You won't realize he's named after a chaos goddess. It's fine.
it's fine.
Timmy
Think about
Tiamat.
it. Anyway, I'm clearly here to stop the ascension of a demon
Mhm.
from the primordial soup of Chicago. Or what? I'll work on it. Anyway,
You're
I
fine.
promised him
good.
I would make sure that the cult would be ready for him when it was time.
Oh, yes. And
Oh.
that we have to purge Tamat out of his body to
Mhm.
be one with the cults. And it may or may not consider a stake in the heart.
Or baptism in the lake.
I mean, that's where his ashes will end up if I have anything to do with that.
And
Yeah.
I'm here for you on that one.
I'm sure whatever's in there will love that.
I
You
don't know. He
can't-
looks so gamey.
You can't spirits touch them if you can't touch them.
This is true. And the water disperses everything.
True.
Oh, sad. Rip. Look at me saving the fucking world.
And you're doing spectacularly. Looking
Thank
like
you.
that. You're
Yep.
gorgeous.
It is my God-given right and responsibility.
Absolutely.
Mm.
We should get you a red scrunchie now.
You will be worshipped for this.
I will at least be respected.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Who doesn't respect you now?
Seriously.
Seriously, who doesn't respect you now? You have done nothing to do anything against your reputation, correct?
Like if I have to specify, like I'm probably gonna go with Jules.
Okay.
I mean,
Besides Jules, let's think that's only one person.
You asked for one.
Well, okay, fair enough. How about this? At least she respects you a little bit to the point of maybe or maybe not talking to you, but everyone else does. What's one person amongst all of Chicago?
Oh, you're so nice. It's still one
know.
person. Everyone should like me.
Yes, well, unfortunately, she's older than you and we can't do anything to her.
I wasn't planning to.
Valid. Fantastic. But hey, I'm here for you on that one.
It's good to have dreams.
Yes, and
Yeah.
gold.
You know, speaking of Regina and dreams, I met with Martin. He yep. Oh, don't worry, I'll get there. He
Okay.
passed on some information.
That's the dick, right?
Yeah, I didn't tell you. Yeah.
I,
Yeah, that's Dick.
I'm just remembering just to make sure I'm on page.
Oh, no worries. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thankfully, you know, his army of cats not following us right now. They are otherwise occupied, it seems. But yeah, so long story short, gave me a couple pointers about our new friend, you know, the lady with the hate boner for me. You know, kind of what I guessed. Fire, explosions, works really well. He mentioned, Lou, you might know something about this. Something called an anarchist cookbook and thermite.
Yeah.
You know, I had
know
a
about
feeling.
them. I mean, how do you think we did against the Sabbat? To
Yeah,
let the humans make up the weapons. We made them. There you go.
Yeah, he mentioned that, you know, a couple of sparklers here and there. You know, I'm always good for a little bit of a flashy show.
I will say this. Fireworks is illegal in Illinois. So the sooner you can get to Indiana to buy it and get it over the border before, I would say June-ish, because the state troopers watch all through June and July for people going back and forth to Indiana to get fireworks.
Oh, so it sounds like we got a road trip coming up.
Oh, yay.
Hey, we could make it a whole thing. Kenny,
Mhm.
we could get some new clothes while we're over there.
Wow.
There isn't any shops decent over there. Are you
We don't know
mad?
that.
It's Indiana.
I
don't-
was raised here.
Well,
I know what's
le-
over on the Indiana coast.
At
Ugh.
least it's not Ohio.
Yeah.
Okay, anything is better than Ohio, but I went to college there, so fuck you on that one.
Well, it's not like it's West Virginia either.
Better yet, how about we go to Indiana and then we celebrate over at over at the mall over in the Waterford section or White Tower or Water Tower, which is like the best ever. It's got Marshalls, Lord and Taylor, Macy's,
First
got
off-
a whole bunch of stuff.
First off,
Oh.
Simon, how dare you? regarding the West Virginia.
Mm.
But
I mean, it's not.
Lou, it was a great idea.
Yes, actually, that's a great idea. And speaking of great ideas, a possible way we can use some of their tactics against them, even more so. I know we talked about setting up a trap, but using their tracking, the fact that she's tracking me. He mentioned, and Margot, contain yourself, the Undercity.
Oh God.
Margot,
Mm,
I see that.
Mentioned
So-
in what sort of way?
Hypothetically, actually less than hypothetically, because we have this, if we have a reason to go down there and say someone was following us without said reason, they might not leave.
Where's the pity?
So
you,
like- seriously asking me to off to see the wizard this?
I
Do you have an
mean,
invitation?
if it can help
I'm more of a
us,
demand.
yeah,
Oh.
it's probably going to happen sooner or later. But if we can use it to off maybe a few of the Blood Brothers, because they're pretty fucking stupid anyway.
Do you think that would count as a gift?
I mean, yes and no.
Probably not.
I'd have a backup gift.
Yeah. That's more of an annoyance.
Yeah, I should get one. I definitely don't already have one.
I mean, like a golden
have
cat
one?
statue.
So you can get rid of people by going to the Undercity, right?
Yes. So essentially, even the Nos themselves don't really like to go down there unless they have a reason. Essentially, if you go down there without a reason, you're probably not coming back.
Regina has a reason.
She does. And by extension, anyone with her.
Okay, and hold on really quick though. Who has determined that transitive property of purpose?
That's what Martin was saying. If you're going down there and we are with you to protect you, to see
We
the
all
Oracle,
have the invite.
we have the invite.
I clearly missed that RSVP, but if you're willing to risk it, sure, fun. No, whatever.
I mean, when have we never risked it since we stepped foot in this damn city?
Not on purpose.
Yeah,
For
circumstances
some
have always-
people, I mean, yeah,
we're splitting hairs now.
that's past Marga.
I, for one, have been
Yeah.
terribly cautious.
Lesson. Excellent. Now just teach
Yeah.
it to Kenny.
I mean, yeah, I'm young, dumb, and full of mistakes, but
I said
At least
Kenny,
this
not
time I'm
Simon.
Dumb,
There's a
doing it on
you're
difference.
young,
purpose.
dumb, and full of something, but it ain't. I don't know. Anyway.
Wow.
well, but yeah. So, possible way we can thin the herd and
Okay,
work on setting a trap. Yes.
but just for argument's sake, we could try to feed sun to them first.
That's a
I'm not-
possibility. I mean,
Yeah.
part of what
I
I
mean,
found.
I would
ahead.
love to take care of him myself. It feels like the reason why I was put on this godforsaken earth. But like, I don't know what he can do. So
You'd like an assurance.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be entirely opposed, but are we going to sit there and watch it happen?
God no.
No. Well,
Call
At
him,
least
give him an
have to have
address, and get the fuck
something.
out.
Yeah.
true, but we do need to at least verify he's dead.
Yeah. That's kind of the horror movie rule. If you don't see
Yeah.
the body,
Easy peasy. Go to the asylum and ask Marine.
Does she have a working blood bond with him?
I don't. They have some weird shit.
I don't. Hey,
Like-
I don't know. I'm not Malkavian. I don't know.
I've
Oh.
got to go at some point soon, so I can be their daughter for a bit and make them happy.
Does Margot have a picture of Sun or anything that has she seen him? She could try to do a trail of prey, and if the
No,
trail
I
just
would not do
completely
that to
doesn't
Marco.
work, then I mean, not even a fizzle.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Either he gets got or he somehow, gross,
then no-
ends up with the shadow powers. And if
Mm.
he doesn't get got and he somehow survives, then I still have a cult to feed him to.
So wouldn't the
This is-
Nos somehow be able to figure out if he was alive or dead down there?
We're not leading him to the Undercity. This is a different thing.
Yeah, we moved
Um,
to Nostalchus afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
mean-
don't want to pollute the sewers.
No, feeding blood
No one
brothers
wants
is
to do
one
that.
thing. Feeding Sun is
But yeah,
A little different.
the info I got tonight
Hmm.
kind of sheds a little bit of a different. It was couched in chess terms, but the blood brothers are actually just they're just pawns,
Well, yeah.
and they can be held in check relatively easily if we have the right opposing force to stand up against them. What we really need to worry about is the handler. And-
Sure.
If we had some sacrifice on our side that we could put up against him, we might be
Bait.
able to.
Bait.
Yes, exactly.
Wouldn't it have to be something he gives a single shit about?
Yeah, would probably help.
People don't usually go for bait if they don't want what's on the
But-
menu.
But what if it's your job to go after these sorts of things, like a sheriff, perhaps?
It is It is Balthasar's responsibility,
I mean, I must concur.
as well as every Archon that's within the city.
Sure, but why wouldn't he just throw his pawns at it and still be a problem?
Ego.
Because if you
There-
were to take down the Sabbat, can you imagine what he can boast about?
Mhm.
And that I would have to tell my sire about is that a Bruja took down.
Called ego.
What I meant was the handler. Wouldn't he just throw the identical bros at the problem until he just decides it's worth his
Well,
time?
Unless we've set them up so they're not able to take action.
That's so many
Correct.
steps.
Unfortunately, waging war has steps, dear. Much like building a cult.
much like a
Mm.
dance.
Simon, what the fuck did you do?
Stopped a woman.
I didn't
from
do
eating,
anything
I
tonight.
believe.
No, like you're taking responsibility for all of this and saying she's obsessed with you. Like, what did you do? Did you fuck
You
her?
said doo doo. Wait,
Answer my legitimate question.
He threw it down, and I guess it was good enough to start all of this.
the lady
I wouldn't know
that-
anything about that, but I'm
the
just
one
saying.
time we saw her. That was
Right.
the one time I saw her.
He jumped out of the car and then dropped.
I
it.
Intercept her.
spoke to her, and then she blamed me for ruining her hunt. She is like the most psychotic giant hate boner. She's Amber's crazy.
Yeah.
This bitch is fucking psycho. All right.
I mean,
I
welcome
take
to the Sabbat,
responsibility.
They're all
I-
fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be amazing if we had Sun, Balthasar, the crazy ass mage lady, and the Blood Brothers all get in a ring and just duke it out and get it over with?
No, they would
no.
just talk and come after us. What?
Y'all know
Yeah.
I'm kidding. But I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, wouldn't it be great? We could all
No.
dream.
This is fine, but
Yeah.
we have too many moving pieces. Let's focus on our plan for the Blood Brothers.
That's why.
No, she's like focused on me. That one interaction.
We know she's hunting you.
Oh, I guess be less hot. Anyway.
So this
so,
handler guy.
You want me to go fuck the scary
No.
Zamichi lady?
No.
huh?
Thank
No, she'll
you.
eat you.
No,
I mean,
no.
you're single now.
Oh, God.
You're not
I mean,
wrong.
would you like doing that? I mean, if you like it, I mean, not for us to judge.
I've heard things.
I mean, some of us would, but
I'm not, but
All right.
still.
Here's
Cool.
They can
my
alter
half of the
flesh
plan.
and
If we
stuff.
come across one of them on their own, just in the wild, I will tell Sun where they are and see what happens. Otherwise, we have 8 plans now. We had none, and now we have 8. So
Right.
what are we focusing on?
Too many moving pieces.
What do you
Okay.
have for us, Lucas?
Handler. Is the handler the top of the food chain?
Yes.
That's my question.
Ultimately,
seems to
probably
be.
not.
He's
I
the,
don't think
well,
so.
he's the puppeteer for the 6,
Well-
not the puppet master.
Right. Okay. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I learned a few things.
Hmm.
They were brought into the city by someone else. And that someone else is a scout. Their job is to prepare the city for an eventual attack.
Why are they so focused on him?
I told Nikolai about this and he said it was all a bunch of bullshit.
Oh.
He said, don't listen to it. It's not real. It's not true. Nos are full of crap. Blah, 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 blah. I
Also-
believe it's true. I believe it will happen. And I definitely want to talk to my
No,
sire.
I've heard this from people whose survival is very much in the balance of the city staying stable.
Right.
I'm not doubting this information.
No, that's just Nikolai.
So this guy, the guy, lady, them, I don't know. It's called the Cheshire.
Wait. Chasseur?
Yeah, actually.
Do you know what that means, Simon?
All right,
Yeah.
lay it on us.
That's French for hunter.
Okay, I mean, they did say they were hunting.
But I'm wondering if those 2 fuck wagons that we pissed off called for help, and they were like, hey, this is a good opportunity to send some more guys along to pave the way for something bigger.
Fucking hell.
He's the one, apparently, this guy, this whatever, how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
He's the one who caused the distraction that pissed off the wolf pack.
That's the brains.
And I learned a few weird things about these blood brothers too. It's not just the mind shit. They can talk to each other and communicate that way. They can just shift body parts.
Gross.
Sounds
You know
like
they
a
do that in weird ways
centipede or
alone.
something, like cut an arm off or something.
No, I mean, like, they just, one of them loses it, like, the arm goes away and it appears in another guy, and the other guy has 3 arms or 4 arms or 5 eyes or whatever.
You know what? I'm really glad they have like so many hobbies. They don't need to know what
Right.
else they can do.
Right. But the good news is if you damage one of them enough, it usually throws the other ones off.
Oh.
But I don't know how long that lasts. Because if they can switch, they can probably recover pretty quickly.
I mean, if you cut a head off, right?
Here,
But here's-
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's my question. Like,
Oh.
is it equally shared amongst the people who are currently not Ash, or is it like amongst the number they have, and therefore if we murk one of them, like
Oh,
they're permanently done?
They don't have a lot of experience. The person I spoke to didn't have the hands-on experience with these things. They were able to get me in touch, hopefully, with someone who does. So I might be able to learn more.
Yeah. Martin did mention the Black Hand again with these guys, so.
Yep.
Right.
I'd say any info we can get.
All right. So
So, yeah, almost like a reverse Hydra deal with these blood brother guys. Kill one, it can hurt the others.
or at least
Even
slow
for a
down
bit.
But
Yeah.
I'm the only one who has like no Sabbat knowledge whatsoever, and for any reason.
I mean, the amount of times I was down in, sorry, Regina, New Orleans, I
It was
learned a
bound
little
to
bit.
come up.
Yep.
I read books.
Oh shit.
Oh, Kenny, don't say that. You do know some things.
About Sabat.
Oh, I was going to say about whipping it out, but yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Uh,
So here's the problem with the Undercity plan. Besides, I don't know how to link arms and like hoppy step.
We just all follow Yellow Brick Road and
We
sing,
would have to
sing that.
know what day they were definitely going to come for you and that they don't have the common sense not to follow.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's a plan. I didn't say it was a good plan. It's just a plan. But I guess if I'm breaking the trail every day and then maybe 1 or 2 days I don't,
Hmm.
they might.
I think we need to time it, because if you do it one night and we're not all around, they're just gonna
No, that's what I
murder
mean.
you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. A planned night where I
Yeah.
don't, they're gonna jump on that.
Sure, but how smart do we think the people telling them what to do is? Because if you rinsed yourself clean of tracking for like 6 days in a row, and then all of a sudden you just forget.
No, yeah, that's my concern. To be fair, chalk it up to, maybe I was on my way to the river and I saw a pretty picture and got
Okay,
distracted.
narcissist. Let's So Undercity, what was the other one?
I mean, we still have the warehouse trap idea.
Mhm.
I've always wanted to use Penny's ghost.
Now, see, that was my thought. I've got some stage training. You've got some smoke and mirrors. That is a lot of work. We'd have to find an abandoned theater, an abandoned warehouse.
It's too complicated. There are too
Yeah.
many things that can go wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the problem is we're outnumbered, we're outgunned.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. You guys remember when Balthasar sent us down to the south side and we had to look for 2 scouts?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And the one lady, the claw lady, we kind of deemed her as one of them.
Mm-hmm.
What if Chuckalups, who's leading the Brady fuck bunch, is the other scout? And they're causing all the chaos and carnage to turn around and get everyone to pull their people back so that there's nobody left on the streets so they can't see what they're doing. And
No, that's entirely fair.
that could be a good nickname to, and it probably was a nickname or a call sign that he had back in life and then turned around and used it now so that people could turn around and contact him quicker. I've really never heard that title before used in the Sabat. So it sounds personal. Sounds like that's something he earned whenever, and I could give a fuck. But it sounds like they're turning around to cause paranoia, the carnage, and to get all the kindred off so they can't see what they're doing next.
Well, that
So
would make
certain
sense.
parts
Yeah.
of the city aren't being watched.
A big distraction for a little action.
Exactly. Because they saw how quickly the Archons turned around and lit up. I may or may not have spoken to Lud, so I did bring this up to him.
Sure.
Yeah, they're testing our defenses and response times, like any good thief.
Yeah.
And apparently he said he was bringing up some ideas of what was happening with Annabelle, that he couldn't just have, the wolf pack drive by, and they politely told them that they would file it in a place that they could utilize it later, 86 it.
Oh, yeah. They're bots.
Naturally.
Probably they're bots. Yeah.
Yeah. And so maybe this would be getting them into, shall we say, more action. And he did say that Balthasar and his hounds were possibly going after them and looking for him, but he had to contact them to make sure. Oh, and guess who was working in the elevator?
Who?
Our dearest friend, Neely.
Oh, it's so nice he got a promotion.
And I was very polite to him and respectful. And he just absolutely hated being doorman.
Oh,
Yeah, apparently he was
did
being
you-
taught a lesson.
Did you slip him a 5 as a tip? I
Oh,
hear
of course not.
I
just
hear
said
some
thank
people
you and-
like that.
Oh, I'm sure. But, I write checks that I can cash and I don't carry money on me. Anything.
oh.
It's
Well, it
either
couldn't have
card or
happened.
card or
Yeah.
check. Sorry.
Hmm.
Good news is that Prince is aware of it.
Okay.
Is that why you went to see him?
Hmm?
Is that why you went to see him?
Is one of the reasons why I went to see him.
You want to share the other?
Do you want to know the other?
Yes.
I've cashed in my booth.
Did
Oh.
you? How'd it go?
Mhm. I'm on a trial basis. I have to choose the right candidate for Gouldom.
Hmm.
If they pass when I bring them into Elysium, I might be able to
Wait,
continue.
but you say one candidate is in singular.
Yes, for the
Is that a-
moment.
Oh, moment.
Trial
Okay.
period.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Great.
Well, congratulations on your
Thank
future
you.
baby.
No. Ghoul is different
they're
from
gonna
child.
Treat them. You gotta babysit them like they're children.
Not really,
my
because
doggy.
no, completely different. I will
You're still
pick and-
responsible for them.
Oh, absolutely. But I'm not going to treat him like an infant. I'm going to turn around and make sure that he understands everything, or her. I'm an equal opportunity ghouler
Maybe I don't know how to treat a baby.
because you don't treat a ghoul like a baby. They're a servant, dear. There's a difference. A ghoul, if you made a childer, that would be a baby. There's a big difference.
No, but then they can eat people. That's not a baby.
Well, how else did you start your kindredship by not eating people?
We're getting into some deep territory here, actually. Congrats on your not a baby.
Thank you. I'll take a soon to be employee. How's that?
Slave.
Ooh.
Like I said, employee, because I will be paying them.
And
at some
money?
point. Well, my idea is that they will be managing my business. So yes, in money.
So, what's our next steps?
Survive.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
I have a meeting. Hopefully, find out some more information.
I'll be meeting
I'm-
with Tracy and then doing everything I can to create stuff, rituals, anything to help with weaponry, protection, anything like that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Regina, now
Wanna
I know
start-
you were going to say this next because it was your idea. Maybe get your people on the streets looking for Tiamat, causing chaos.
Think about it.
Yeah, it was a good idea. I'm glad you thought of it. I just wanted to make sure everyone heard it.
yeah.
I'm going to start going to some clubs and maybe meeting people. I've been hearing some new coding places. Maybe I might run into Weatherbottom. See if
Oh,
that
yeah.
helps.
I guess I'll take a river
Oh.
bath and keep a try to act natural. Keep them off
Point
your
of
old
order.
trails. Wait, what?
One little point of order. I apologize for not bringing this up. Loden did tell me that Mr. Jackson, one of his children, the entrepreneur gang member, has been using his security to protect all of Loden's official meeting businesses. Could try and reach out to him and see if maybe I could get a detail on you or somebody to watch you. I mean, it's an idea. I have not.
No. It's a
No.
good idea. But
Yeah.
if he has eyes all over the streets, they're going to see shit we'll miss. Maybe talk to him, see, just you can butter him up or whatever.
Yeah.
Try to get in his
Gang
good
member,
sides.
dear.
He's a
Right,
venture,
so-
right?
Yeah. Venture to venture.
I will have to wear red.
I mean, if you're going to be hitting up the clubs, that's kind of my MO.
No. Coding clubs, dear. This is where we talk code, LAN parties.
They have
You bring-
clubs where you do stuff
Game.
on computers?
Yes.
Yes.
I own an internet cafe.
No, I knew about that. I just when I heard clubs, I was thinking something else.
No.
Hi,
You have-
we're geeks.
Yeah.
Clubs would take all kinds. Yeah.
Kind of like a book club, but computer stuff.
Yeah, we line games and shit, talk stuff and code and drink. And well,
Yeah.
when you get a drunk coder, they kind of just
Yeah, but
Kind of
wasting
interesting.
time isn't exclusive to dancers.
Well, no, I didn't. I
thanks.
just learned something new.
Mhm.
I'd like to see it sometime. Yeah.
If you would like to come with me, I would be more than happy to show you the world of coding clubbing.
Could be
You might want to
interesting.
dress nerdy, like, or geek, one of the two.
I can figure
Think
that out.
comic book T-shirts.
I
Like,
got
don't
ties you
flash
can
your T-shirt.
borrow.
Like,
I got ties
Okay.
you can borrow.
no ties here. Get T-shirt.
T-shirt and jeans. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess just keep natural. Try.
Like casually.
Yeah, casual. No, I mean, just apart from that, if they're watching, because my other thought is if I'm breaking their tracking, they might try to visually track as well and see what's going on. So create like not a predictable pattern, but
If you are their only goal here, sure. But
Which
if
it may
you're
not
their
be.
only goal here, that's kind of sad.
I think
ow.
this is one of their goals.
I mean, no offense, but like you're
Yeah, some
nothing to the
taken.
Sabat.
Yeah.
I'm nothing to the Sabat.
No, not to the Sabat. Apparently, I'm everything to Zamitsi
Okay,
lady.
but like, okay, if I've ever seen a movie in my whole life, scouts don't really have that much pull. I'm
They
not gonna
got
get a
this-
whole like group of blood brothers and their handler swoop it in just because like you hurt her fifis.
I mean, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, some of them are stupid, but at the
Yeah.
same point, actually could be part of the distraction to see how quickly people get around Simon.
It could.
Or it could, never mind.
I mean, to be fair, I'm getting a statue made of me, so I'm a pretty big deal. Let's be honest.
Have you seen any updates on it? Like how far along is the statue?
Not yet. No. I was kind of busy being summoned by my insane ex and then
Oh.
being tracked by my insane stalker. But I would say any further inquiries could be forwarded to my manager. And Simon will just point to Regina.
Don't forget to pay her. That's important.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Preferably in
me,
cult
Simon.
members. So you're the dancer, you're the manager, and I'm the financial. Got it.
Yep.
I'm a great many things to many people, Lou.
Absolutely. I would never say not.
She's our illustrious leader. But yeah, no, you're not wrong. It could be another distraction. There could be something else going on. But if I'm going to be used like this, you better bet I'm going to fuck someone up for it.
Problem is that this guy wouldn't turn around and make a personal grudge, compromise the mission that he already has. So there has to be another reason why he's targeting.
Yes, thank you.
Wish
At
I
the
could
same
track
point-
him.
That's not, no. There's something he's using against you. The question is does he know about your sister?
Honestly, that's what I figured it was.
The thought
I
had
mean-
crossed my mind.
At least that would seem important.
Yeah. Martin's keeping an ear out for her. I haven't heard hide nor hair. As far as I'm concerned, I've let that go.
Okay.
But
Whereabouts did he think she was?
he said the last he heard that she was in New York.
Oh,
What's her name?
well, fun fact. That's where the Blood Brothers and the Hunter came from.
Oh.
What's her name?
Nancy Carter.
Probably not going by that anymore.
Probably not.
No, but it's a start.
Yeah.
With your permission, I could reach out to my sire. That is up to you to see if he has any feelers, or I could
Yeah.
try another contact. Somebody I knew back in New York.
No, it's a bit of a roller coaster because I had
You know-
made peace letting her go, and
We're not hunting her per se. We're
No.
turning around and hunting somebody who's hunting you.
no, we need to do that. That is super damned important.
You
So
don't know what clan she is, do you?
my sister, who's a shadow dancer.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry.
No,
Thank you
you're
for
fine.
my memories and details get clogged up at times. Sorry.
A lot
Thank
of
you.
shit has happened. Yeah,
You're not wrong.
don't worry. That's probably not something I'm gonna forget anytime soon. But all I can say is she was there in that city, which will not be named because it upsets our illustrious leader.
None of us have ties to New York. Unfortunately, we don't want to remember them.
Didn't mean New York. But if she
Oh.
knew, if she knew I was there, she didn't reach out. And she was kindred for years, far before I got embraced.
How
So
long
You know,
ago
where
are we
sh-
talking?
Yeah. There's a ranking system in the Sabbat.
storyteller, was it 6 years in the obituary that she died?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay. In the obituary, she was killed roughly 6 years ago. So,
Where
Hmm.
exactly?
oh fuck.
That's important.
Take
Take your time.
trying to pull up the notes. um, did the obituary say? I'm sorry.
No, it didn't say specifically.
Okay, I
But
didn't
we'll
think
say
so.
it was in the Garden District.
Oh fuck me. It was in the Garden District,
Of?
New Orleans. Oh, I
Oh.
forgot. Sorry. I spent a decade living down there. I've just got used to saying it.
I'm just
Um,
full of shit, Simon. You can say New Orleans. It's been like a week anyway.
Well, no, I mean New Orleans is a big place. The Garden District is a specific area. I'm
I was,
just
I was giving you permission to say the word.
okay. No, I lived in the French Quarter, but I spent a good deal in the Garden District as well. And
Alright.
that's what kills me the most. That she was right under my nose.
Well, at least we have a place to start, and we have a place I can start digging for information.
Just do what you got to do.
Pretend to breathe. Stops you from thinking.
Oh, don't worry. I'll go dancing. It helps. Actually, I might go to the ballet. It's been long enough.
Do you want somebody to accompany you?
Does anyone want to go see the ballet with me?
I'd love to go.
I have an appointment.
I
Kenny?
can
Yeah.
go.
Yeah?
I
I
could
mean-
go.
I've got to write some dogma.
Yes, you do.
You know,
Because I have to
Margot,
post it on the website.
Margot, I think that would be wonderful for you. A different culture.
Okay.
We'll make it a 3-way date.
I mean, you can get your studying done.
Yeah, I do. I'll get my studying done. Yeah,
Alright.
absolutely. But
Yeah, just
We'll go shopping too. How about that? We'll do ballet and shopping. So you can dress more geek.
I mean, I'm sold.
Okay. We'll find something for Kenny because Kenny just loves shirts.
So as the group has a general idea, I think right here is going to be a good spot to end this episode. First of all, I'd like to thank my players, you the viewers. A lot of info this episode. Not as much stress as last episode. You got to back it off a little bit, give them a chance to gather their intel before you ratchet it up on them. But good info was had. For the players, go ahead and give yourselves 3 XP for this episode. Hook that up right there. For you, the viewers, join us on our Discord. I don't have to ask the players to join us on our Discord because, hey, all of our players come directly from our Discord. That is where we cast all of our shows, not just this one, all of them. And if you're on our Discord, that means you might get a chance to play with us. Matter of fact, there's an open casting call, as far as I know, still for Wanderhome, which is going to be run by Ravnos Archon. So, as I like to tell people, if you're thinking of trying your toe at streaming and playing in games with us, miniseries are great for that. It's not a long-term commitment. You don't have to commit to week upon week upon week because, like, this stream is 10-episode commitment for one season. You don't have to do that for miniseries. Just a couple episodes gives you a chance to play a game with us to see if it's something you'd enjoy doing. And if it is, guess what? Then you can apply for other games too. So you should definitely go do that. Plus, we do non-streamed hangouts from Zoom. We might do one tomorrow night. We have to see. I know last week Mama wasn't really up to it, neither was I, but maybe we will be tomorrow night. If you're on the Discord, you'll find out because Mama likes to announce earlier in the day whether we're going to do one that night. So if you're on our Discord, it's another good reason. Plus, when I get to the friends here in a minute, you get notified when our friends go live, so you get to see all the other people that we like to watch the content of go live. If you want to catch our back episode, let me type this out. Go to our YouTube channel. That is where not just the back episodes of this. Look, we've got a completed Hidden City Chronicle right on our YouTube. V5 run by Junie. You can see Antera down there playing Spotter, the Underking of the City. They wrapped up that Chronicle. Means you can go watch it and get the whole story. We've got the completed Kansas City Domain Divided, a completed Windy City After Dark. You notice I don't like the By Night name. I don't like to use By Night either. So I'm glad Junie didn't because that's kind of overused. But you can go catch out those. We've got a completed Wraith game. We've got a number of Werewolf Mage. That Chronicle's ongoing. Demon ongoing. Dark Ages. We just came back for the Convention of fucking Thorns, everybody. That's on Wednesday nights. So just go to our YouTube. Catch all that back episodes. We even have, if World of Darkness isn't your thing, which would first make me wonder why you're watching this channel, because to be honest, we do a fucking lot of World of Darkness around here. We do have non-World of Darkness. There's Paranoia, Zasser Kala, Bluebeard's Bride, Monster of the Week, Monster Hearts, was it Nighthawks at Mama Run, which was interesting. You Will Destroy Something Beautiful, which is where Hobo Team 6 came from. There's a story behind that. Yep, you'd have to see that one. So just pop over to our YouTube, and if you want to see D&D 5e or Call of Cthulhu 70, pop over to London Esoteric Society. Oh yeah, Kenny reminded me of my awesome Eclipse Phase game that was really fucking fun and twisty. And I got the idea based on Blade Runner for that whole story, which pretty cool. So Eclipse Phase, you can check that one out too. All those are done. Just go to our YouTube. If you want to see some amazing content creators, guess what? We've got a friends list here. The first one, right at the top of the list, she's always going to be on the top of the list because she's been with us. One of our longest running friends, been with us forever. Junie Von Esch, what you got going on? Lou, who was promoted tonight from house mom to leader.
Regina, thank you. I will not be taking any questions for this at this time. I like to just turn around and stab fabric and choke fucking yarn. Why? Because it makes me feel better, and I don't have to turn around and do anything bad because I've been told that most of the things I want to do are illegal in all 50 states and most of the world. So choke yarn, stab fabric. If I'm not there, you may see me on Ravenous Archon stream, or you may see me here. It depends on what day it is. And yes, this is a dragon egg dice bag soon. So I make a lot of cool things. You just have to come in and see it. And hopefully this will meet Antera's maybe 201 to 301 dice requirement to be considered a true and proper dice bag upon his eyes.
That holds a lot more dice than my ball sack dice bag.
But my dragon egg dice bag is not as epic as your ball sack.
Yeah, I don't think I can get more than 50 dice in my ball sack dice bag. I'm just saying. Yes,
fair,
it is
but
an
I will let
actual.
Mama.
Yeah, that's Mama's gift to me, was a ball sack dice bag. There's a story behind it. Maybe if you're in a Zoom chat next time we do one, she might tell the story of why she made me a ball sack dice bag. But there is a streaming related story about the ball sack dice bag. So, but seriously, go to Junie's channel, check her out. Sometimes she does charity streams, not always. Other times you can just go hang out because Junie's cool to hang out with. She likes to stream pretty much all the times I've got other shit going on, or I'm just recovering from doing too much other shit. Because, dear God, as soon as it comes summertime, I got too much shit going on. Or like today, where I lost an entire freezer full of fucking meats out of the garage. I'm still pissed at that. I'm more pissed off because tomorrow I plan to cook 2 of those slabs of ribs, and now I can't because they went bad and I don't have any ribs saved. No barbecue ribs for me.
Now.
No, it's a little late for me. It's after 11. I can't do that tonight. So, yeah. But seriously, go hang out with Junie. You get told when she goes live, you can go hang out with her, watch her do some crafts, have some fun, chat. She's always willing to talk, get a little bit of that Chicago life from her.
Yeah, I talk about shit.
Yep. The next friend is right here beside me. Psychshire, what you got going on?
Okay, so I am doing stream. I've been lately flipping between 3. I've been streaming Arc Raiders, I've been streaming Dune, and I've been streaming Windrose, which is a new game. So I go back and forth between all 3 streaming those. So I probably stream a couple of times a week. I am currently finishing up my first cybersecurity course, which I'm thrilled about. I got an A in there, ching. And then in August, I get 2 more, and then I'm just kind of going down the list. And I'm totally excited. I totally love it. I know more about tech now than I ever thought I needed to know, and I'm just starting. So I'm excited about that. So that and streaming, and then hanging out with these people whenever I can, and that is it.
Yep, so pop in and watch her play sometimes too. Cirque Lunicus, our bard, as we call him now, as he's been dubbed, because he's a variety streamer, streams all kinds of stuff. What you got going on over at your channel?
How's it going? Yes, I am the resident Twitch bard. I like to do a variety of things on my channel. I like to have kind of like a variety hour feel. I do a lot of dancing. I'm a dancer in real life. I've recently been bringing back music streams where we just kind of hang out while I play music or just work on different sounds on piano or guitar. Bringing back art streams as well, where I've been working on some artwork for this particular show. I took a break from that because I was writing some stuff for a circus show, and that took all of my artistic energy, but I'm picking the drawings back up. I do play games as well. I am excited to get back into my Malkavian playthrough of Bloodlines and figure out what the deal is with this stop sign I keep hearing about, and pick up the broken doll face paint because that's just way too much fun to do. But yeah, I just kind of do whatever. My schedule is usually around the weekends, around afternoon to late afternoon, because I work early in the day and I'm just really busy as fuck. So, but as you heard, if you're on the Discord, you will get alerted whenever we do go live. So if it's a surprise stream, surprise, you got a notification.
Surprise stream. And our last friend is, of course, Ravenous Archon. He's not in this stream. We do have a character for him. It's just not time yet. He'll be coming in later because Regina's going to get her damn Minotaur. One way or another, I'm giving her a Minotaur, whether she likes it or not. It'll happen. So, but he's got his own channel. I know on Mondays he started doing, it's kind of like a Hot Ones thing, but instead of spicy wings, they create characters for various RPGs. And as they're creating characters, they talk and questions and answers and discuss things. It's an interesting concept. I like the idea of it. So you should check him out on Mondays. If you can't remember, just wait on our Discord. You'll know when he goes. You'll be able to join him there. And of course, if you want to get you some studio merch, hey, pop over to our merch store. Junie is wearing one of our shirts right now, the Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would t-shirt. She's a camp counselor for Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would. See that? That is on our merch store. You got to sign in to see it. Otherwise, they won't show it to you, but it lets you see, she's got the shirt for it because, hey, it's a Shanky game. You need multiple counselors for Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would. Because sometimes you just wish one of them motherfuckers would try something. They'd get a little froggy so you can bat that ass back down. It just happens. So, and I know Regina understands that because she's waiting for Son. She wished that motherfucker would so she can put his ashes in the lake. So, which is a tried and true method of dealing with people in a Shanky game, is spread their ashes in the lake, let somebody else figure out how to find where that happened. So you should definitely go do that. Let's see here. Bits of donations, everybody. Bits of donations. They go to the players. If I can spell support right. Hang on. There's not two U's. Bits and donations go to the players, not to the studio. It's a way for you to give to the players and show your appreciation for the work they did. And I know I saw Eleanor Fangirl give some bits. I'm sure the cast is happy about that. Just a little something. We do thank you for that. If you want to support the studio, you can subscribe on Twitch. Gets rid of the ads, which is good. But you can also go to KoFi, and then Twitch don't take half of the coffee money, and buy Mama coffee, or as I like to say, buy Mama some rum, because the rum is always gone. Apparently, we're a house full of pirates. I haven't figured that one out because I don't drink rum, but the rum is always gone, and somehow it's my fault because I just don't go to the liquor store that often. And I make that joke. We're not heavy drinkers in this house. There are weeks where we need it, but we're not heavy drinkers. I just don't seem to go and pick up more liquor often enough. Maybe we should get an Amazon. Can we do an Amazon subscription of rum? That would be an interesting subscription where you get your monthly order of rum coming in. See, there's a business opportunity for somebody. You should go do that. And look, I know money is tight. The economy's fucked. Gas is stupid expensive. Everything has gone up. We've had crazy inflation apparently and shrinkflation at the same time. And as much as we're being told inflation's good because it means more money's in Americans' pockets. And I'm like, no, it's more of my money going to somebody else's pockets. That's the problem with inflation. I'm not seeing extra money. I'm seeing all these corporations post record profits. If you're caught in that cycle like me, a way to support this channel for free, because money's tight, go to our YouTube, like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit your notification icons. Look, all of that drives up engagement. That's more important than the money for us, because if more people see our content, more people join the Discord, more people maybe will play with us at a later date. I know we've got Antera there has come from YouTube to joining us. He plays in a number of games. He's fun to play with. And look, if it wasn't for being able to find us on YouTube, guess what? He wouldn't be here. I mean, that's a fact. So that's the beauty of our YouTube channel. So you should go check that out. Bring more people in. And I know we've had a whole there's been a bunch of people joining up here in the last week or two, joining the community. Maybe one day they'll be playing with us. Don't know. We'll see. But we like having people join us. So go do that. For the schedule this week, you're playing Call of Cthulhu tomorrow, aren't you?
No.
No,
I'm
you're
not
off.
tomorrow.
Oh, my God. Off again. So tomorrow, guess what? There is no stream tomorrow. Take and relax. Enjoy yourselves. Your Innie can rebuild a hard drive that started to fail on him. I know that from experience recently. I had to replace a whole hard drive too. I know. It happens. So enjoy the time off tomorrow. We will be back streaming at 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday for the Convention of Thorns. It's episode 2, which means we are in the official day 1 of the Convention of Thorns, where the convention is started and people will start making their cases for what the Camarilla should be. And I mean, we'll see how that goes. Some people may be more persuasive than others, and some people don't give a shit about persuasion, and they just want to see the world burn. I'm not saying who they are, but we definitely have at least one Joker with horns on. I mean, with one Joker in the group. It just wants to see shit burn. So join us for that. And then next Friday, we will be right back here for episode 4. Holy shit, we're already on the 4th episode? Dear God. Of Chicago for Dust We Are. Things are starting to come together. They've got a lot of options now. Now they just have to decide which one they want to use, which one they think is highest chance of success, the least chance of losing themselves. I mean, fuck Sun, fuck Balthazar. There's lots of people you don't care who dies as long as you save yourselves. That's the important part, right? It's vampires. Fuck you, got mine is a way of life. That's just the way of life. You should live that. So be here for that. And as always, as we end these episodes, I'm going to tell you, look, mental health, it's not a joke. It's not a laughing matter. Please take your mental health seriously. Take the mental health of others seriously. I say this every week because it's important to me, and I hope it's important to everybody out there to reach out to those around you, check in on them, make sure they're okay, because a lot of people are not okay. A lot of us suffer from mental health issues, myself included, and we mask it well, we hide it well. You may think we're doing all right, but we're not. And sometimes it takes somebody just reaching out, you okay? How's it going? Everything doing all right? And that's all it takes to help somebody off a ledge that they might be on, or to help them see a light in the dark tunnel they're caught in. And it's important to do that. And look, if you're suffering from mental health issues, I want to tell you it's okay to not be okay. But we want you to get help with it, because mental health is still health. It's same as your physical health. If you look in chat right now, there's a list of numbers. You can call or text 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There'll be a professional on the other end of the line. And I beg you to do that if you're in crisis. And if you happen to be in crisis while not watching this show, or if you're not in the U.S., because our numbers are listed to the U.S., if I listed every country's, we'd never get out of our outro. Go to findahelpline.com. Mama has tested it recently. It's like 3 clicks, and you get the support lines for your country. That easy. Findahelpline.com. Easy to remember. Take care of yourselves, okay, for that. Make sure you get the help you need. Now, since Mama's not here and I mentioned her, let me tell you, get your goddamn shots. Vaccines do not cause autism. As John Levi put in, you know what causes autism? Autistic people fucking other people. It's genetic, people. It is not vaccines. It is not caused by, what you ate. It is genetic. And that means don't blame the vaccines. Certainly, make sure you're getting your kids a vaccine. Let me tell you, vitamin K shot does not cause autism. Vitamin K shot keeps kids from dying after they're born. Okay? Tetanus is a real thing. Get your damn shots for tetanus. You don't want to die that way. No matter what you've read on random internet site or saw on random YouTube video, tetanus is real and it's real bad. Fuck that. MMR, measles. Measles will make you sterile if you're a kid and you get it. Not always, but that's one of the side effects. Don't fuck around with the shit. Get your shots, get your kids shot. Don't be negligent. And finally, look, we have a completely lawless government that is doing every fucking thing they can to violate the Constitution every which way. Just like the slush fund to pay off people who stormed and rioted at the Capitol. They set $1.7 billion aside for paying off these people to give them money after they fucking stormed the Capitol. And now the DOJ won't admit in court, won't sign anything that says they're officially getting rid of it. They're just like, yeah, we'll do it, but we won't put it in official papers because they know they're not going to set it aside. They're going to wait for the injunction to expire and start paying fucking insurrectionists anyway. This is how lawless shit is going. We bombed a water desalination plant, multiples. That is a war crime. To target civilian infrastructure like that, that is a fucking war crime. And that's what's going on with this government. If you voted for it, or you abstained from voting when you could have voted, or you voted third party in some sort of fucking protest, you can fuck right off. Okay? Because you're to blame for this shit. You should have voted for the only other one who had a fucking chance to win it. If people would have voted for Kamala, we would not have gas prices as high because we wouldn't be fucking bombing Iran and letting them control the strait. We would have a lunatic who put his fucking name on the Kennedy Center. And, for all the shit, if Obama had named the Kennedy Center the Barack Hussein Obama Kennedy Center, John F. Kennedy Center, Republicans would have had him impeached the next day, and half of them would have probably had a stroke and died from just the outrage. But they're allowing this shit to go. A UFC cage match is built on the White House grounds. The Rose Garden done by Jacqueline Kennedy. Apparently, Trump is shitting all over the Kennedys every way he can, is gone. It's been plowed under and turned into a concrete pad. This is what people voted in. And I'm telling you what, you'll get no pity from me when you're bitching about all the shit the farmers bitching about, they're not going to have fertilizer. Keep bitching. You voted for it. You fucking live with it. The rest of us just got to feel the pain. So if you voted for it, I want you to fuck off. Don't even watch the channel. Just fucking leave. That simple. For the rest of us, fight the good fight. Take care of yourselves. Watch out for each other. Make sure you record shit with your phone and make sure it's uploaded to the cloud, because if you get picked up by ICE, they will seize your phone and you'll be lucky to ever see it again. Courts have had to order it, and it still took them 6 months to give some people shit back. Their passport, their phone, and their driver's license, they didn't get back for 6 months, and only because the court started threatening to lock motherfuckers up. So record it, save it to the cloud, watch out for yourselves, and, be safe. We got a ways to go, but hopefully we'll get through it. So I do thank you all for coming. Thanks for staying for a little bit longer episode than I intended, but it was good. Good night, everybody.